Can't he hide? He lights up, his pipes stretching time. Floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue. Flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze. Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe. Every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide. Loving life, stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher. Heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff. For Captain C, no sky's too tough. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Monday, friends. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Kaiju, good to see you. Goodman, welcome. Owls is in the house, good to see you. Generation Blowout, welcome. Kango, good to see you. Garen, good to see you. Kind of. AJJ, what's up, man? P-Thibs, good to see you. Greg Elwell, welcome. Air FK, welcome back. Huskers, good to see you, my friend. How was your flight in, Huskers? No problems this morning? Chris Clark, good to see you. Tim K, welcome back. Harry Quinlan, good to see you. MN Sports Fan, welcome. Boeing Flyer, welcome. Captain Will, good to see you. Leonard Grant, welcome. Plutonium, welcome. Skyworker, good to see you. Tony Baldo's in the house, good to see you, my friend. Captain UK, welcome back. Good to see you. Calvin Parker, welcome. Mofo, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Colin, good to see you. Craig, welcome. Luke, good to see you. LT Mulder, welcome back. Mr. Strange, good to see you. Norfox, good to see you, man. Jadash Rad, hey, good to see you, man. Been a minute. Hope you're doing well, dude. Welcome back. Spliff Jam, another one. Good to see you, man. Been a minute. Hope you are well. Pig, good to see you, man. Clay, welcome back. Joseph, good to see you. Fernando, welcome. Aviation Fanatic, welcome. Freddy, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Gary P, good to see you as well. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Appreciate y'all being here. The airplane is loading in front of us. Some beautiful Air Lingus ops today in the Fenix A320. We're going from the brand new knock scenery, which was just released by FlyX Simulations. It is available on the AnyBuilds website. Almost said Orbex. Available on the AnyBuilds website. Exclamation point scenery at any point if you're interested in picking up the scenery, or you can check the link in the description down below. Greetings, Cap. Knock is right outside my window here. I look out and saw you boarding the A320. Good to see you back at my local airport. It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm the Ryanair Cap. Wish me luck. Hey, if you're flying Ryanair, that is your automatic excuse for a smash landing, which are always fun, right? Everybody loves a good old smash. JJ, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Looking insane. It's a very small airport. I didn't realize how small this airport was. There's literally 2 gates. It's kind of crazy. Where's Knock in relation to Dublin? Well, here we are. We're all the way up there. Dublin's all the way down here. So quite a ways. Quite a ways. We're all up here. Kind of like the northwestern side of Ireland. And we're going all the way down to London Heathrow today, which should be a fun one. Joseph dropping the £2. Says, hey Cap, about to board my Ryanair Dublin to Dublin IRL. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. I hope you enjoy your flight IRL. Should be a good one. Weather looks pretty good. Fun fact, Cap. Can you believe that Air France landed here and wait, sorry, what was it, Craig? I don't understand that other word. There's a huge extension planned for Knock to add up to 20 new parking spots. Wow. I mean, if there was an airport that needed it, I feel like it's this airport. With only 2 parking stands, I can imagine that planning a flight into here must be pretty busy. That's for sure. I'm so sad I can't stay for the whole stream. My school lunch period ends in 20 minutes. Well, that is the beauty of YouTube. You'll be able to watch the VOD afterwards. So very cool, man. Hope you have a great day at school. What GSX profile do you have? It's the GSX profile that comes with it. It's on the AnyBuilds launcher. It comes to it, so yeah. Air France 380 landed here to be decommissioned. Oh, interesting. Well, how long is the runway? I feel like it might be possible. 7,500 foot runway. Yeah, that could have been a little bit spicy, but I mean an empty 380 with like max braking. Nah, no problem. No problem. Definitely watching the replay when I get home. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I hope you have a wonderful day, dude. Hope you have a wonderful day. All right, friends. Most of the passengers are on board the aircraft, so let's jump inside. Let's start working on some things, getting some things ready to rock and roll. We're looking at about an hour into London Heathrow today and about an hour and 10 minutes on the way back from London Heathrow. We're doing a full turn today, so we'll go ahead. Why are there 3 characters of the exact same? GSX. They're all walking super slow, too. These are always the last passengers are waiting to board. Cool. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's start working on some things, getting some things ready to rock and roll. If we go to the overhead, we'll get our Deers left side, center, and right side all to the nav position. Cappy Pers are on. Crew supplies already on. Nav and logo lights are on. APU master start switch is on. No smoking and emergency exits have been armed as well. If we jump over to the electronic flight bag, I have imported our flight plan. You can see we're 13 minutes out from departure. Should be enough time to get everything ready to go. Let's go to our mass and balance tab. We're going to load aircraft. We're going to go instant good, and we're just going to leave that blank. We'll then jump down here to the FMC, CDU, MICDU, whatever you'd like to call it. We'll hit the FMG tab. We'll go to our init ref. Beautiful. We'll do our init ref. Call sign today, Shamrock. What are we? 9 Alpha Lima. 9 Alpha Lima. We'll throw that up into there. Beautiful. Flight plan has been uploaded. Good. You can see knock over to London Heathrow. Beautiful with our alternate of Manchester today. We're going to go with a cost index of 5 initially up to a cruise level of 350. And I'm just going to confirm that before I do anything else. 350 is our cruise altitude. Yes. So we'll bug that up. We'll get that set there. Beautiful. Looking good. Everything is set there. Everything is looking good. Let's go to our init B page, and then we'll send everything here from the tablet down to the McDo. Success. If we come down here, you'll see our 0 fuel weight, 59 nothing, 31.7 on the 0 fuel weight CG. Block fuel for today's flight, 5.9 tons of fuel. Beautiful. That looks good to me. Let's go to flight plan. We're going to go over to Knock. Departures. Let's have a quick little look-see and see what the winds are doing down here in Knock. Weather, good. Winds are 160 at 9. 160 at 9. I mean, probably just depart on runway 26, I would assume.
Donated $5 Canadian.
Mofo.
Triplets just boarded, and I got the middle seat. Yes, think about that one.
This guy, man. Huge no floaties to Mofo. Thank you for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties too, dude. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you. All right, let's go to departures. We're going to plan runway 26 for departure. It doesn't look like they gave us any SID out of here, but I'm going to have a quick little look-see. I'm going to see what the SIDs look like. So that is out of runway 8, and this one is out of runway 26. We could do the Bakba 1 Alpha which would probably make the most sense. So let's do that one. We'll do the BACPA 1 Alpha. Good. We'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Now we just have to see on our displays once they're aligned. We've got a couple minutes on that, so that's fine. We'll have a look-see at that. It does have a flight plan discount, but we'll see how that looks when we're when we actually have our flight plane here in front of us. Actually, you know what I can do is, can't we just add a departure into this one? If I pin that, if I go to flights and I go add departure, we'll do the BACPA, this one here, we'll add to route. Yeah, okay. So what we'll do is we will, what waypoint is that? Con. So that's the VOR. So we'll remove that and we'll just go from BACPA to Olapo. That probably makes the most sense. So we'll come down here, we'll clear con, we'll clear the discontinuity, and we'll insert that. Good. That looks good. Yay. 80K today? I highly doubt it, dude. The numbers have been so weird lately, Boeing Flyer. It's like we gain 25 subscribers a stream, and then when I wake up the next morning, all of those 25 subscribers are gone. I think we're in the process of a little bit of some trolling going on. A lot of people seem to be like subscribing when we're live, probably so that they can comment, and then unsubscribing when the stream is done. So it's been like this. If you look at the YouTube numbers, it goes like this. So it's a little bit disheartening. We haven't really gained anything this week, to be completely honest with you. Every time we seem to gain subscribers, they're gone the next morning. So I don't know, man. I am not quite sure what's going on. Trolls, bots, etc. Average YouTube experience. Very true. Yeah, very, very true. GMC, 5 gifted members. My friend, huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for support. Appreciate you as always, my man. Thank you, dude. I really do appreciate you guys. Let's get some love and chat for Mr. GMC. And if you got a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. GMC, thank you again, man, for your continued support, sir. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Probably gifted subs falling off after their free month. Well, no. Subscribing is free. You get a free membership for a month. Would you really unsubscribe because you lost your membership for a month? Maybe. I don't know. But it's just been one of those. It always seems to happen this way, to be honest with you. Remember that I'm not a real world pilot, and a lot of people take offense to that when you're not a real pilot, but you also stream full time, especially doing flight simulation. So if you're not a real pilot, oh boy, better watch out. Let's come up over here. Let's go to our departure performance. We are planning runway 26. Surface conditions are dry. We're doing a flaps 1 departure, force toga no, anti-ice off, packs on. We'll sync up our load sheet. We'll sync up the live weather, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V speeds. 32, 32, 36, 1/down, 03. Nice flex temp today, 58 degrees, so we'll be screaming out of here. Let's go ahead and send all that data down here to the McDo. We'll go to our performance page, and we'll just confirm that all of those numbers are in. 32, 32, 36, 1/down, 0.3, and 58 on the flex. Everything is looking good down there. Beautiful. Let's go back to our Fenix tab. Let's go to our ground services. I think they're done. Yes, they are done. Let's go ahead and close all the doors. Good. We'll head upstairs. We'll go EPU master start switch on. Good. And we're just waiting for our deers to align. We've got 3 minutes. One thing that I do like about the Fenix that is pretty cool is the further north you are, the longer it takes for your adheres to align, which is pretty crazy. So I might hop on tower before you land back. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. We'll be looking forward to it. Get our constraints on. What is top altitude on this guy? Top altitude is... we need to be below 5,000. So we'll just put 5,000 for now, and we'll bug that up. AJ with the $3 donation says, real world sim pilot and summer camp leader. We're getting close to that time of the year again, isn't it? We're getting close. Summer camp is going to be upon us very soon. Very soon. Thank you, AJ, for the $3 donation, man. I appreciate you, buddy. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you. We got Rich celebrating 19 months as I finally bought the Thrustmaster Airbus Boeing. Nice. Very cool, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for support. I appreciate you, buddy, and good luck with your new hardware, man. I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoy My peripherals. Thanks, man. Simon coming in with the donation.
Simon Dash donated £5. Hey Cap.
Hey.
Knock knock. I'll see myself out.
I was waiting for somebody to give me a knock-knock joke. Huge no floaties to you, Simon. Thank you very much for £5 as well, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. We'll accept our finalized load sheet here today. 158 plus 5. Looking good there. We'll leave that like that. Good. And we've got 1 minute left on the align time, friends. If we go to the overhead, the APU should be on and available, which it is. We'll go ahead and disconnect the ground power. We'll get the fuel pumps on. We'll go ahead and get our red beacon light on. We'll get the passengers seated as well. Everything else is looking good there, friends. We'll come down here. We'll remove the chocks and cones. We'll remove the GPU, and we'll go and get GSX. We'll get our prepare for pushback and departure ready to rock and roll. Simon, thank you very much for support, man. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. Watch the crosswind on departure. Yep, going to be a little bit spicy, that's for sure. We like a little bit of spice. Strobes to auto. I don't do auto strobes, to be honest with you. I always turn my strobes on manually when I'm entering or exiting the runway. I never really have done strobes auto. Hey Cap, just watched Sam Chewy flight into Courchevel and the French Alps. Totally incredible high elevation airport. It is, yeah. Pretty cool one. Alright, let's squawk 1,000 because we are in Europe and we might run into some ATC. So we'll squawk 1,000 on that. Good. Adirs are aligned, so we're ready to rock and roll. Just confirm on our overhead. Everything else looks good up there. Beautiful. And all of our doors are closed, so we're looking good there, friends. We'll bump this back up over to here. Beautiful. Garen, in case you haven't noticed, my friend, I'm not answering any of your questions. They're the same questions every single stream. We've tried explaining things to you. We've tried helping you. So I'm just going to avoid answering any of your questions today. I feel like that's the best way to go forward. Auto is for VATSIM traffic, so all the more reason not to put them in auto. There you go. Howdy, Captain Shame. OT loss to Schittsburg. Dude, the refs had the whistles put away the entire game last night, and then with 7 seconds left in the game, they decide to call a penalty to put Pittsburgh on a power play going into overtime. Absolute horseshit of a game. Absolute horseshit. Park brakes going off, engine mode selector, the start position.
All engines clear. Start at will.
All right. Looking good. Let's get our block time turned on. Beautiful. And let's go and spool up engine number 1. Enjoy the startup sounds, friends. The NHL refs have been horrible this year. Dude, it just doesn't make sense to me, man. Like, they called one penalty on each team the entire game. And then with 7 seconds left, they decide to call a penalty, which puts Pittsburgh on a power play, which makes it a 4-on-3 power play to start overtime for almost a full 2 minutes. Like, what upsets me the most is when the refs try and decide a game. That's what really pisses me off. Like, if you want to call penalties and, like, it's a chippy game, sure. Throughout the game, no problem. Call as many penalties as you want. But to have your whistles put away the entire game and then 7 seconds left, they call a penalty for over... It's so stupid. So stupid, man. It's so dumb. That is 100% the refs having a major implication on the final of the game. It's silly. It's absolutely silly. Jackson, thank you for the pound, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Hope you are doing well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, man. All right, we got one good engine. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 2. I'm just happy Montreal's back in the picture, setting up spicy game on the 11th versus Ottawa. Yes. Should be, man, for sure. My Rangers can't get it together this year. It's not the refs for them. They just suck. Yeah, the Rangers have been underperforming for sure. I don't know how you do that with arguably the best goalie in the NHL. I miss the old sub and donation animation and sound. I am going to go back to the seatbelt ding for the donation here soon. IE engines, these are CFMs.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
I'm doing well, Jackson. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Left is clear.
What is a good joystick? I have the Thrustmaster Warthog throttle. Joystick depends, man. There's so many out there. It really depends. Using lossless scaling or frame gen? I use frame gen. Such a cool little airport, though. It reminds me of... I can't remember the airport that it reminds me of, but it reminds me of an airport. I think it's in the UK somewhere. A super small one as well. Kind of reminds me of that one. Okay, 2 good engines. Let's go ahead and get our predictive wind shear system to auto. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake over to max RTO. We need down 0.3 on the trim. That is set. And upstairs, APU master start switch and APU bleed can go off. We're looking good, friends. Let's go and get our nose light on. We'll go ahead and ding the cabin. It is an extremely short taxi today, so that is good. Park brake goes off, and we'll advance the throttles slightly and get ourselves over to runway 26 for departure. Southampton. It could be that one. Toga departure. We're going flex, but it's flex 56, so the engines will definitely be screaming. Go ahead and set flaps position number 1 as we start our taxi. Give you a nice little wing view of those flaps coming out. And there we go. What is the coolest looking airport location in the game you have flown to? I don't know. Plutonium. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Plutonium MC donated $3 Canadian. Garen, just delete her cement problem fixed.
Yeah, problem fixed. Problem fixed. All right, we are pulling onto the runway. Landing lights on, runway turn-offs, strobe lights, wing lights, and nose light to take off. We're doing a little bit of a back taxi here, down to runway 26. Are you thinking about Humberside? I think Knock and Humberside look similar. I don't know. I can't remember. Jack, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're well, my amigo. Do you have the 737-900 from PMDG, and what are your thoughts? Yep, I have it. It's great, just like the other lineup of 737s, the 700, the 800. Yeah, does a good job for what you need it for. Does a good job. All right, let's go ahead and do our takeoff config test. Checked. Good. Might be thinking of Kerry as well. Yeah, Kerry's a small little airport in Ireland. Been there a couple times. Fly-by-wire 380 stream. We'll be back in the fly-by-wire. I don't know exactly when, but we'll be back in the 380 at some point. I'd also like to take the 350. The 350 has received 3 or 4 major updates since the last time we've flown it, so I'd like to get the 350. Obviously, next week is going to be the CRJ, if the update actually gets released. Who knows, really? It's supposed to be, what, tomorrow, I think? Yeah, tomorrow the update's supposed to come out. So we'll have to see. There's been no news from Aerosoft if there's going to be another delay on the CRJ, but next week we're supposed to be in the CRJ. I saw Owls was flying it. Owls, did Boris update the sounds for the version 2 CRJ yet? Or did you get a... did you get like a special sneak preview or something? Because I saw you were flying it, was it yesterday or the other day? You were flying it with the Boris sound packs? CRJ update? Yeah, version 2. What airport is this? This is Knock in Ireland. He was using it yesterday. Nice. Is it a public release, Owls? Or is it only, like, was it only available for you? Like, I would have to reach out to him to get like an early access preview type deal. Clouds for FS 2020. I'm just using default. Yeah. I am just using default. All right, friends. We're going to hold her short right here like so. Beautiful. Let's go and get our joystick cam on. Sounds are going up. Let's go flying, friends. The throttle's up to about 40%. Slight nose down pressure on our side stick. Beautiful. Let's go and get our chrono on, and let's send it. Manflex 58 SRS runway auto thrust blur. Listen to those CFMs. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. Already having to compensate with quite a bit of right rudder. There's 100 knots. We're neutral. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gears going up. Ooh, it's windy. Goodbye, knock. We will be back. I feel like this airport's literally in the middle of nowhere. Am I correct in thinking that, chat? All right, we'll bring that nose over slightly and I'll give us a beautiful wing view. Those engines over to climb. Oof. Very nice. Very nice. Right, sound's coming back here just a little bit so we don't go deaf this morning. Let's just bug up our cruise altitude, 35,000 feet, and we're going to open climb. Good. We don't need any of these restrictions. No ATC online. Are you on VATSIM? I am on VATSIM. Even if it's in the middle of nowhere, I still love this area. It's beautiful. I do agree. Very nice area. But just like departing out, there's like nothing. No city. Well, I guess there's like a little town down there. Is that knock? Don't know much about this area. VRAM usage? In what? The scenery or the simulator? Speed check, flaps clean. Bringing those engines back to climb is a lot better than a lot of things in life. I concur, my friend. I concur. 5,000 feet, standard barrow. And it looks like we have a 220 knot speed restriction, so we'll adhere to that to the best of our capabilities. Simulator is on the GPU. This simulator is very CPU and GPU intensive. Very intensive on both. I feel that this is Garen 2.0 in chat right now. I feel that he has multiple personalities and multiple accounts. It has to be. It really has to be. Or a family member. Runway turnoffs are coming off, nose lights are off, wing lights are off, ground spoilers are disarmed. Thank you. Autopilot 1 is on. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Have you seen the Sleepy Mike account? I have not, no. For Fenix, do you use CPU rendering? I use whatever the normal one is, Dave. I can't remember if it's CPU or GPU. I think it's on the GPU. Check task manager performance GPU. Yeah, but why? Why? Like I have a tool over here that shows me my GPU usage, if that's what you're wondering. Is this better? It's still Easter break. Could be. Could be. 10,000 feet, landing lights are off, and still have that 220 knot speed restriction. I guess that's on the SID. Yeah, we still have at Bakba 220. Still on that speed restriction. We're going to ignore that speed restriction now. We're going to delete all restrictions. And if we have a look-see down here, climb is 285 on the climb mode, so we'll put 285 knots. That looks good, that looks good. Seatbelt signs can come off now as well as we're through the climb and through 12,000 feet. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's spring break in Canada. No, spring break is at the beginning of March. Spring break is long gone. There's an interesting article about NVIDIA drivers on Tom's Hardware. It might help. The latest NVIDIA driver causes issues with 30 and 40 series cards. That usually happens, to be honest with you, Rocker. Every time NVIDIA seems to put out a new GPU, the drivers get a little bit... I don't update my driver every single version. There's just no point. Unless I'm playing a game that requires the most updated NVIDIA driver, I usually hold off 2 or 3 updates because they usually break something, fix it, break, fix. So, yeah. It's spring break this week, last week of March. For who? Spring break has already happened here, Beaver. Tom's Hardware is saying roll back to the December version. I can't remember what version I'm on, to be honest with you. I'll stick with my current driver as long as I can still get problems, and then I'll update. Yeah, correct. Yeah. For you Manitobans? Oh, it's already happened here. It has already happened here. A lot of the world goes spring break, Easter break. Okay, got you. Sent you a DM. All right. 10 Fort, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Sounds good. What rudder pedals am I using? The Thrustmaster pendular rudder system. You can put !TM in chat. I'll provide you with a link to them. Never updated to the new drivers. I knew it would be like this. Like I said, every time NVIDIA puts out a new GPU, they definitely screw something up. That's for sure. We had sleet and freezing rain over near Watertown. My lawn's had 70-degree weather in Connecticut. Dude, it's been... the weather's been insane. Yeah, weather's been insane the last couple of days. Ready for the 5 go-arounds and our hour-long taxi at London Heathrow? I sure hope not. I sure hope not. Good to see you, John. Welcome back, man. I hope you're well, bud. Whereabouts are you? We just left Knock Airport. We are in Northern Ireland right now, and we are on our way to London Heathrow, baby. Bravo 787-9 received a big update. Good news, James. Good news to see that they're still working on updates. Very good. That's an airplane I'd like to fly again soon. I'd also like to get the PMDG 777-200. That's going to be fun. Some domestic ops. Very excited for that one. Hey, Cap, what are your expectations for the Fenix Neos? I mean, as long as they're just as good as the CEO series, I think everybody will be very happy. You know they're going to nail the sounds. They're going to probably nail the flight model. The visuals will be fantastic as always. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Can you fly into Lowy someday again? Not a request, but I have trouble flying into. Do you have any advice for briefing into dangerous airports? I mean, when it comes to like flying into Lowy and some of those airports, man, the practice makes perfect. That's the only way. Practice makes perfect. All right, we'll go into managed speed mode now. We're through our restrictions. Beautiful. On our climb up chat to flight level 350, 35,000 feet, passing through 20,000 now. Phoenix Neo is going to make a lot of people, pardon my French, Jesus, maybe Jamal, yeah. What was the last time a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup? Was 1993. I think so. It was the Montreal Canadiens with Patrick Roy. 1993. Hey Cap, good to see you back in flying in Ireland. It's been very warm here today, 16 degrees Celsius, and it's supposed to be the warmest April for the next while here. Very cool, Keenan. Well, gotta enjoy springtime, right? Gotta enjoy the springtime. Finish the sentence. No. Knock is the Irish Republic, not an I. Yes. I always get so confused, GMC, about what's considered Ireland, Northern Ireland. I always get so confused. There we are there. We just left Bakba, and we're on our way to Olapo, sorry. And then down in, we might get a view of Dublin. Man, look at Dublin. Dublin's busy as always. Always busy down there in Dublin. Currently at the world's most beautiful airport, Changi. Nice, very cool. Very cool, my friend. Look at those views. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, friends. Let's go and get some tunes bumping here, shall we, while we're hanging out? I don't think we're going to have very much ATC en route today. I think we might get some ATC when we're in... going into London, but I'm not quite sure. We've been to Ireland, Cap. It's a great country. I've never been. Would love to go, but I've never been. Had some wildfires not that long ago. I could see smoke outside my area in the distance and the smell in the air. Belfast and Dublin mountains. Interesting. As far as I know, Scotland, Ireland, and Great Britain are 3 separate small countries. Correct. But it's the way that it's kind of separated and split. It's a little bit weird. What are your thoughts on the Phoenix news? We got some days ago. Haven't been here in a while, so I didn't get the chance to hear your thoughts. I mean, I'm excited for it. Pardon me. Excited for it. Should be a lot of fun, man. I'm mainly looking forward to the A321 Neo, to be honest with you. Yeah. Are you still planning to make a trip to New Haven during FS Expo? We'll have to see, to be honest with you, man. There's so many variables right now. Like, I guess it's going to depend on who's coming with us, and like, I don't even know. At this point, it doesn't look like Mopar Dude. It doesn't look like Dan. It doesn't look like half of the crew's going to be there this year. So I'm not quite sure. As much as I would love to, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. No ice in Iceland. No green in Greenland. Will the Neos get the LR versions? Can the A320 and Neos go cross-Atlantic from eastern seaboard to, say, England and Ireland? I think so. They haven't said if they plan on doing the XLR variants. I have no clue. I'd like to think that they would be, because this is going to be a standalone product. I feel like they're probably going to want to maximize the amount of aircraft that they have and that you can purchase and fly. So, yeah. Great Britain includes England, Wales, Scotland. The UK includes the same plus Northern Ireland. There you go. No Dan, no Mopar. Nope. They have both of those guys have said that they do not plan on attending, which sucks. I don't know if we can do some convincing, but yeah. Do you ever figure out your toe brake sensitivity curve? Kind of. I just went back to how I usually had it. It seems to be working well enough. Non-LR can cross the Atlantic. Yes, they don't. They don't really. Most of them that are doing the Atlantic crossings are the XLRs, but... Who is Mopar? Mopar Dude. Air Lingus brings the XLR all the way to Toronto. Yeah, the XLR for sure. Yeah. Blue U's. What's that, Marku? If someone wants to sponsor me, I'll come to the expo. From Vegas to Providence, tough one to swallow. Thank you. Hey, man, I'm with you, mofo. I'm with you, man. Like I said, I can appreciate them wanting to change the location and making it a little bit more East Coast this year after it's been kind of Central and West Coast the last couple of years. I just, yeah. I don't know if Providence was the best place for this. I think you nailed it right there. You're going from having the convention in Vegas where you can literally do anything and everything that you can think of, to going to Providence, a small town outside of, you know, between Boston and New York, which is insanely expensive. You know, like they want 200 USD a night plus. That's expensive, dude. Won't be going this year. 2 other big trips planned, and to get there and stay a little too much money for our blood. Yeah, it's expensive, man. It really is. Yeah. I was thinking of going this year, but Providence, I'll wait for Vegas next year. I'm assuming Vegas is going to win the poll next year. I would agree with you on that one. Davis, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hooray! I'd be curious to see what the location survey results are in. Yeah, so usually they don't show the results, Beaver, until they announce it, which they always announce at the end of the next. So when we're in Providence, they'll announce where the next expo is going to be. I think it depends what your priorities are. For me, the expo is about the expo and hanging out with friends. For me, location doesn't matter. It's not so much that location matters, data flight sim, it's the expense that comes along with it. Like I said, man, you know, for $200, you could spend 3 nights in Vegas at those prices. $200 US, I think it was like 70 something dollars a night in Vegas is what it worked out to be. So that's more so what I'm saying is the cost of it, right? I usually treat, and I'm with you 100%, I usually treat FS Expo as a little holiday for myself. So I usually end up staying, you know, 6-7 days wherever the location is. When we went down to Orlando, we stayed a week. When we went to Houston, we stayed a week. When we went to San Diego, we stayed 6 days. When we went to Vegas, we stayed a week. You know, $200 a night, a week in Providence, that's $1,400 US dollars for a hotel room. That's insane, dude. 1,400 USD? That's like 2,000 Canadian to spend a week in Providence of all places. And I'm not saying I'm sure Providence is beautiful, but if I'm spending $2,000 to stay somewhere for a week, my ass is flying down to like St. Martin or something. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy prices, dude. That's crazy prices. Have you tried an Airbnb or VRBO? We have looked at a few snaggy, equally as expensive. Equally as expensive. I spent 2,000 CAD for the week in Vegas, and that probably included your food, your hotel, your Uber, your rental cars, right? I'm assuming, Beaver? That's where I'm kind of like, yeah, the price is just, it's kind of crazy. And I get it. Like I said, Providence is going to be a beautiful place. I'm not doubting that in any stretch. But that's just, you know, you spend a week there, you're spending $2,000 on a hotel. That's, I mean, Providence is not beautiful. I think it is, but I don't know. Vegas hotel prices are an outlier for hotel prices in the U.S. Vegas hotels are cheap because they know you'll spend money at the casinos or restaurants. $200 a night for a decent hotel room is the norm. I would agree with you, John. I would agree with you. I think it's just like, you know, when you're looking at an expo, you're looking at probably 2,000 people, right? So you've probably got, you know, 500 plus rooms that are probably going to be rented, if not more. 500, 700 rooms that are going to end up being rented out. I feel that it's just too much of a price tag on that, especially with the way that a lot of the currencies around the world are right now. In Vegas, I normally just stay off the strip. Prices are much more reasonable, usually a Marriott. Yep, absolutely. Sleep in a van or something. Did people vote for Providence? For some reason, I don't remember seeing being a poll. No, it was not a poll. No, Providence was just something that they were working on. It was not a poll. All right, we're going to bump our cost index up to 25. I wonder if Providence is always this expensive. Apparently it is, Fernando. A lot of like New Yorkers and Bostonites come down. I bidded for Salt Lake next year. It would be much better to go there, plus cheaper. I did not vote for Salt Lake for many reasons, but there's a major outlying reason. Providence has seen a lot of diverts this weekend from Breeze failing to land at New Haven. If I go to the expo, can I meet you? I should be there, yes. When do they, who is they, who runs FS Expo? The FS Expo team. If we ended up in Vegas next year, I definitely want to do a day trip to San Diego, Southwest or something, somewhere close by. Yeah, that'd be cool, Beaver. I'm down with that, man. You can get like ridiculously cheap flights, like 50, 60 bucks, Beaver. Just take a backpack with you for the day or something. Leave early morning, come back late at night. I'd be down. I would be down, sir. The reason Providence is selected is because it originally wanted Boston, but they couldn't because it was so busy and they figured Providence. Yeah, maybe. Did you get the new contract you're waiting on yet from Thrustmaster? No, I actually emailed them this morning. Southwest with the unfree bags. Yeah, you can't even have a carry-on anymore, right? Or a backpack or anything? Are you allowed one personal item? Pretty sure all airlines allow like one personal item, like a purse or a knapsack or something. Bradley International winter locks makes more sense for the expo. That's where they originally had it, John. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't go back to that. That's where the expo originally was. Like the first ever Flight Sim Expo. I think Dublin's down there somewhere. Yeah, we just passed Dublin. Can't see it though, it's cloud covered. How do you know where to find you? I will be at the Thrustmaster booth. Even Ryanair allows a personal carry-on. I'm pretty sure Southwest does as well. I don't think you can start charging people like for knapsacks and purses and stuff. I'm pretty sure anyways. Could be wrong. Did Ryanair ever succeed in charging for in-flight bathrooms? No. Can I give you some free Thrustmasters? Easy now. People might mistake that comment for something else. Yes, RB211. What is your question? From Southwest, you may carry on one bag and one personal item. The bag should be stowed in the overhead compartment, and your small personal item should be stowed under your seat. Yeah, but they recently changed all of that. I don't know if that's like new Southwest rules. I'm not quite sure. Oh, so much, RB211. I wake up every morning and I lay in bed and I'm like, man, I can't wait to see what chatters are going to be in my chat today. Yeah, I'm just, every morning, man, I wake up. Wish they would do it over here in Dallas. Maybe. I suggest that they should have included Seattle for you to go to the expo, the Boeing plant. I would love to see Seattle as an option as well sometime soon, so. Dom, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Frost, good to see you, dude. Welcome back as well. Hope you're well, man. Hecap, did you get any of the Wing stuff like the McDo and the EFIS? I got the McDo, I got the Airbus McDo, and I have my pre-order in for the Boeing autopilot panel. Passed my check ride last Tuesday, and damn, it's some hefty work. Hey, congrats, Snaggy. Very cool, man. If Denver wasn't so far away from the city itself, yeah, Denver would be cool too. You can get flights into Denver from everywhere, right, AJ? Can I hang out with you at the expo for a week that you're going to be there? I mean, yeah, man, you're more than welcome. We always set up some like community events and dinners and lunches and outings and stuff like that, of course. What are you hoping the 26 FS Expo location is? I'm hoping for Las Vegas again. That's what I would like to see. Lost Wages. Cap, I know summer isn't here yet, but a scenery that I would like you to check out on my channel soon is the new athletic Koch. I've it bought already. Koch, K-O-S? I have that scenery as well. It was sent to me by the developer. We've flown into there before. That's always challenging. Can you buy the expo ticket? Like, can I buy it? You can buy it, yes. Put in... Oh, for you? No, sorry. I'm on the pre-order for the Windwing 737 FMC. Can't wait for it. Nice. Very cool, Callum. Hey, Cap, do you know about how long the Windwing pre-orders take? I've been on the pre-order status for about a month now for the McDo. Fernando, I was on for about 2.5 months. I know that they said that they're working on speeding up the process, but yeah, I was about 2.5 months on the wait list for the McDo. Do you think the expo will ever come to Atlanta? Maybe. If you do not buy it, how am I supposed to go? Well, as an adult and a mature individual, I'm pretty sure you can figure out how to travel, how to get a hotel, and how to attend an expo. If you can't figure out those things, maybe Flight Sim Expo is not a choice of vacation. Boy, oh boy, it really is a Monday in here today, chat. Holy. Thank God Mondays are my Fridays. Boy, oh boy, we did a great job setting up the schedule we did, chat. Fucking AJ. Seattle would be a great venue for the expo. Either use the recently renovated expo center or just rent a convention hall at the Museum of Flight Sim at Boeing Field. Yeah, that'd be badass. That would be badass. Monday's on steroids today. Something's going on, man. Flights vs. Comedy Club. Village to be hosted in one accessible areas. Providence seems out of the way for most to get to. I would agree with you, P-Thibs. Yeah. Yeah. Mike flies south, 28 months says, wow, time for a stretch. You're not joking. You're not joking. Oliver, how are you, man? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Is there a company that I can work with that will provide me with free tickets? No. That's not how events usually work, unfortunately. Brother, what do you... Woosaw, chat. Woosaw. Hey, do you know what I got today, chat? Here, this'll change the mood. Everybody shut up and enjoy a Biscoff cookie. Ooh. We got the Biscoff XLs, baby. Here, everybody shut up and eat a cookie. Maybe think before you type in chat. Here, cookies are coming their way. Here you go, chat. Everybody get a cookie. Ooh, these are like the ones you get on... Henry wants one. This one is opened. We're not eating that one. Nope. We're not going to eat that one. Is this one also opened? No. Okay, we'll eat this one. Hello, Henry. Chat, should we let Henry have a Biscoff? Come here, Henry. You have to sample a Biscoff in chat. They have to hear you. Come on. Come on. Yep, we're going to sample a Biscoff. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. That has the Henry seal of approval. Wait. Wait. I get to sample first. Mmm. So nice. Gentle. Was that good? Was that good, buddy? We had some Henry ASMR for a Biscoff cookie. Well, not mine. No. Good boy. Did you enjoy your Biscoff? Good boy. We'll lay down. No more Biscoffs. They're all gone. God, those things are like crack, dude. They're so good. The Cookie Monster. The Henry Monster. It's you, Henry. Alright, back to stretching. We buy the Monster Box from Costco. Lots of Biscoffs for weeks. Man. It's so good. Hold on. Let's see if we can give Henry another little... Let's get some more Henry ASMR. Here. Come here. Oh, well, he ate it and then looked away. AJ, thank you very much, man, for the $3 donations. And some of the people here don't need extra sugar. Correct. Very correct. You didn't answer me, probably on purpose. How much did you get that bulk bag for? Last I checked, they were pricey. That was like $4. This stuff is so good. Oh. So good. On Amazon? Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not much of a Biscoff person. They don't do much for me. I can understand that as well. I mean, they're pretty, like, plain. He did a baby. Okay, go, Henry. Go to your bed, please. Go to your bed. Good boy. Good boy. But he did a baby. I had a Souffle on a flight overseas. It was the bomb, dude. Souffles are unreal. I still have some. The fiance got me some Struvavels. I still have some. Biscoffs pair well with coffee. I'm not much of a coffee drinker. I do like tea every now and then. I recall I bought a pack of like 15 or 20 at the World Market near me, and I think it was like $25. Jesus. Yeah, dude, I paid $4 for a pack of... How many cookies are there? I think there's 40 cookies. 40 cookies in a pack. I bought 2 packs for $9. So 80 cookies for $9. Had some Henry crunchy ASMR today, Henry. Put on the Henry cam. I don't know why he's so close to the camera today. At ATC, the Girl Guide prices, they're actually not bad, AJ. I mean, you only get them when they come to your door. I think they're $10 a box. $5? $10? I don't know, dude. I haven't bought Girl Scout cookies in shit. I can't even remember how long. CRJ coming tomorrow? It's supposed to come out tomorrow. Now, whether it actually comes out tomorrow, we'll have to wait and see. Spent $26 on 5 boxes. That's not bad. It's like $5 a box. Not bad at all. Can I answer your question? When did you get your driver's license? Yeah, it's a very important question. I got my driver's license when I was 16 years old. I also missed a donation while we were departing. I I think it was Horrible Dribbler. Horrible Dribbler, if you're still here, I apologize. Sorry, we were in the middle of our takeoff roll. I came in with a $2 donation that says, let's get Toga for the one time. Thank you, Dribbler. I apologize that I missed that one. Give me a second, chat. I'm going to fix Henry's bed. What are these questions? It's Monday, man. It's Monday. Did I drive an Oldsmobile? I'm not that old. Absolutely, AJ. Yeah, maybe this summer you could do Scandinavian 350, Copenhagen to Gran Canaria, or Finnair, Helsinki to Gran Canaria. Scandinavian use the 350 into GCLP. That'd be a good flight, Keenan. Yeah, for sure. You've been tanning? I've been hiding inside all winter. How do you know when to get your driver's license? Judging by that question, you are not ready. The best that I can give you. Why are we in... Did I not plan an arrival? Holy shit. Chat, what are we doing here? I didn't even put an arrival in. We're just vectored right now. The New Girl 1 hotel arrival. Chat, what are we doing over here? What are we doing, chat? We need to go direct Tobid. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Just working on some stuff over here. 9 miles till descent. Alright, well. Let's start throwing in some information. Weather. 090 at 6. At least we have nice weather today. 15 degrees, 1027. 15, 1027. Good. And our barrel mins on the ILS runway 9er. 279 on the barrel min. 279. Good. 4 miles from descent. So if we're looking here, 7,000 feet is what we're descending to. 7,000 feet. I'm going to do that now. 7,000 descent. Good. All right. No problem. Nothing to see here. Mitchell, huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for support. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't worry, chat. I'll get us there eventually. Seatbelt signs on. Mitchell, thanks so much for the 2 bones, man. Appreciate you, dude. I've been on VATSIM once, and they vectored me off the approach and forgot about me. Uh-oh. That's not very nice of them, is it now? Received messages. We should be on time, so there's going to be no messages. Good. If you ever want to do a 10-hour flight in either the 777 or 380, you could do SFO to EGLL. Yes, we recently did London Heathrow to San Diego. But if you do not get it, how are you supposed to drive to the expo? You would fly? JJ, my man.
JJ Stevens donated $5 Canadian. What do you call a big Irish spider? A. Paddy, long, legs. Top the afternoon to your cap. Lol 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 lol.
Huge no floaties to you, JJ. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you, buddy, as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe the Biscoffs threw you off course? Could have been. could have been indeed. I see that Tower is online. Heathrow Tower, 18505. Crazy thing, Speedbird stopped the 350 to San Diego and swapped it with the 777. Interesting. I did not know that. Where do they park, chat? Where does Aer Lingus park on this flight? Anybody know? I can't find it on flight radar. Actually, I did. It looks like they park, like, up here. Oh my god, look at all the fucking airplanes, dude. What is going on? We're gonna be getting like 2 FPS, man. They park up here at Pier A. Like these gates here, it looks like, but I'm not showing any gates over there. I don't even know. It doesn't show you on flight radar, which kind of sucks. Oh, it looks like they're over here at Terminal 2 Alpha. Guess that would be international. 2 Alpha. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it's Terminal 2. At least you're not flying down south today. Ground stop at Atlanta. Uh-oh. There's a Vector to Copenhagen event, so I wonder if it's some of that traffic. Could be. Yeah, everybody's going up to Copenhagen. Very well could be. Very, very well could be. Can I please answer your question? I don't... Most likely 221 to 226 gates. Got you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. We have to get the air stairs out? Maybe. I think we're actually going to a gate, though. Spring break is here. Oh my god. It's where the Irish lady lives usually. Nice, okay. When isn't London Heathrow busy? I figured on a Monday. What time is it over there? It's like 6, I guess it's 6 o'clock. Is it spring break or something in Europe right now? Thoughts on the PMDG 737-900? It's good. It's good. It's right up there with the 700, the 800. Not much of a difference. Yeah, it's good, man. You have Easter holiday coming up soon? Okay. I'm just wondering why it's so stupid in chat today. Just trying to figure that out. What is transition level? It says by ETC. Do we have an ATIS? EGLL ATIS. Q&H is 1027. And It does not say at what altitude. Oh, transition level 7,000. Okay. Good. $7,000, and we're going with a 1027. All right, cool. A little bit of high pressure, actually. 1027. That's quite high pressure. Auto brake low. Ground spoilers armed. Good. Because the iPads were fully charged last night. Oh, man. Looking forward to the Indie Builds Gatwick soon? Yes, big time. Yeah. The Gatwick we have now is okay. I think it's done by Origami Studios. It's okay. But yes. Would love a new Gatwick, for sure. Can we release the Beaver? We can. That would be nice. Airport below? Where? Beautiful British countryside. Fever is really good, but Payware one, but I'll prefer the Any one. Yeah. Yeah, there's a decent freeware as well. I don't know why we got so high above profile all of a sudden. Release the beavers. That is a very Canadian thing to say. Hey Cap, if you were an airline pilot, which airline and city in Canada would you like to be in? I don't know. I'd fly for really anybody. Air Canada, WestJet, Porter. Anybody but Sunwing. I don't want people yelling at me. Oh, nice. Our first meow on frequency. All right. Who do we got? We have Tower at 18,505. My guess is good luck getting any comms in 18,505 with that many airplanes on the ground. Good luck. 18,505. Everyone's favorite, Sunwing, yeah. Airline flying is way overrated. Sim flying is way better. Don't make a hobby your job. One could argue I've done that. I'd love a good Q400. There is one in development. Not Synaptic. They're doing the A320. Majestic Q400. Hopefully get it sooner than later. Hopefully it comes at some point in 2025. Because yes, I would love a good Q400. Garen, if I haven't answered you the first 5 times, it's because I don't know. Yeah, Nabil, they had one for FSX and P3D, and they are both very, very, very highly regarded. Kyle likes the Q400 pressurization, man. It's one thing I miss about X-Plane. I love the FlyJSim Q400. Man, it's so good, dude. So good. Henry, go lay down, buddy. Cap will do them when the Fenix A320X comes out. Yep. Thanks, Big Max. An A220 in Microsoft with an engine howl would be amazing. Yeah, we're supposed to get an update from Synaptic soon. I really hope we get an update from them. When am I upgrading the PC? As soon as parts become available. Still can't find a 9800X3D or a 5080 in Canada. Hugo, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Virtual Coal software 220 aircraft doesn't even start on Xbox. Yeah, I mean, it's Virtual Coal. I could have told you that one. Virtual Coal is not a good developer. They are right up there with the likes of Latin VFR, Captain Sim. They're all bundled into the same shitty group. I'm flying out at the end of April to the States. Hopefully I can get a 5070 Ti. I mean, hey, dude, if you're in the States, you got a Micro Center nearby. For sure. For sure, for sure. Garen, my answer is going to be the same time that you asked me that question, probably a couple days ago. I don't really fly them all that much, but from what I have flown them, they're good aircraft. Pretty sure I gave you that answer probably about 2 or 3 streams ago. Cap, do you think Fenix or any other developer will make an A330? I'd love one. Yeah, I don't know though. I don't know if we'll ever get one. I don't know. All right, we are on the approach now. I'm going to take this down to 3,000 in managed mode. I'm not quite sure what the restrictions look like. 776, 35. And then 2,500, sorry, on the turn. Speaking of Latin VFR, I know it's not popular, but I'd love for someone to make a real good A318. I'm kind of, like, honestly, man, a 318, I don't really have much... I don't know. I don't have much desire for a 318. There's none flying around. So it makes it a little bit difficult to want to fly one. I would assume so, Rydog. Yes. When are you thinking of building the next PC? As soon as components are available, Craig. As soon as components are available. Hate to ask, but what is my GPU temp? Usually it's around 55, 60 degrees, somewhere in and around there. Can already see the CPU working overtime, loading up the Anybuilds London Heathrow. When you get those crazy spikes like that, that usually means that the sim is loading in the background. Nah, he doesn't... Here's the thing with Garen. He asks questions, but doesn't actually listen or want a response. He's just populating chat with verbal diarrhea. I just want a great regional jet. Yeah. When are we flying to the Caribbean? I don't know. I would say next week, but I don't think they send the CRJ down to the Caribbean. Have you tried the Anybuilds 350? I have. Yeah. I enjoy it. Can you just block Erin? I mean, YouTube has a really cool feature. If you go over to where Garen's name is, you'll see 3 dots on the right side of it. You can click on that and you can hide him so you never have to see his comments. It's good little tips and tricks, by the way, for anybody in chat that's bugging you. Instead of bickering and fighting, it's a great way to do it, too. How's that Heathrow scenery on frames? Not the best. Not on my PC, anyways. Any good 767s in the sim? No. There's one coming, but currently, right now, no. There's no good 767. There's one in development. Cap, I can get you a 5070 Ti for Micro Center for $900 if you want to send it to you. Then I'd have to pay all kinds of crazy fees, man. It's easier if I just wait, man, for them to come in stock. That's rather chill. You got custom fan curves. My auto fan control keeps it at 700 RPM to about... Yeah, I have, Aston, my My PC, I'm usually running 100% fan. I still have to pay import fees, JJ. The import fees make me buying anything from the US, electronic-wise, really not worth it. And there's no way to circumvent the import fees. If it's an electronic product and it's coming in from the US, there's a tariff. What if you buy it? It still happens that way. Same like when a company sends me something. If a company sends me something that's from overseas, I still am paying like an import fee and a tax on it. Alright, that's enough from you, sir. All right, let's pause the music. Let's get invested here in our approach chat. Things are going to start happening real quick. Back up onto camera. Good. Just bought the Blackbird 7.3 throttles. Paid 80 in tariffs and custom fees on top of the 250 Canadian. It's absolutely ridiculous, dude. Especially right now. Like, especially right now with everything going on. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad. All right, localizer armed. We should be capturing localizer here any second. There's Lokestar capture. We'll go in arm approach mode as well. Good. Definitely make a road trip. It's the same thing coming back, JJ, by car. I mean, I'd have to lie when they ask me, do you have anything of a value? I'd have to be like, no. But then if they go searching and they find it, ooh, then you're in big time trouble. Then you are big time trouble. Flaps 1. Good. And RMU. The aircraft didn't really capture the localizer all that well. It kind of blew us through the localizer, and now it's struggling to get itself back on course to the localizer. Usually this airplane does not have these types of issues with loc capture, but we'll see. They'll take away your Nexus card, exactly, and I don't want that. Fuck that. We don't want that at all. All right, localizer and glide slope is captured. Beautiful. We're at flaps 1. Speed looks good. And we'll tune to tower now, 18,505. Like I said, this is going to be good luck getting a radio comm into here.
We can take either November 8 or November 1, sir, in 4 Charlie Echo.
What if it's a gift? Doesn't matter. You're still paying. Gear down, flaps 2. Does not matter. You are still paying. Get our lights on. Good. Oh, do you know what's not running, which I need to run? This.
6 Papa Tango Taxi Link 53 Yankee hold at November Bravo 11.
Link 53 Yankee November
What
Bravo
castle is
11,
this, chat?
And 6 Papa Tango.
Good evening, this is Speedbird number 6 of you requesting outbound clearance to Geneva, please.
Speed check, flaps 3.
Speedbird 736 Heathrow,
Mine.
good evening, no flight land, please refile. 42736.
Heathrow Tower, hello. Shamrock 9 Alpha Lima, ILS 9 left.
Shamrock 9 at Alpha Lima, Heathrow, good evening, 09 left, clear to land, surface wind 090 degrees at 6 knots, plan to vacate Alpha 6.
All right, 09 left, cleared to land. We'll plan to vacate Alpha 6, Shamrock 9 Alpha Lima. Speed check, flaps full.
By November Bravo 10, 09 right.
All right, he wants us at Alpha 6. Okay, he wants us all the way down there. All right, so idle reverse will be fine. All right, joystick cam comes on.
The PDC's been sent back.
Let's have some fun, friends. My airplane.
Cheers.
Good. I don't know what the winds are doing. The winds are supposed to be blowing right down the runway. We're currently with an 11 knot, 13 knot tailwind now. Not quite sure what's going on with the winds. Hopefully they'll switch themselves over. 1,000 feet checked.
Relay Golf Tango, nothing further. Monitor advisory 122 Decibel, goodbye. 122 Grade ADC, bye-bye.
Landing checklist, gear down, 3 green, flaps full, spoilers armed. ECAM memo is no blue. We're looking good. Those winds are literally just swirling all over the place.
They
now seem to be correcting. To be blowing right down the runway. beautiful approach.
4.
Winds have sorted themselves out now, so that is good.
300. 100 above.
National 35 November request taxi. Shuttle 35 November on
200.
Alpha, hold short Yankee.
Minima.
Continue.
On Alpha, hold short Yankee, Shuttle 35 November.
100.
Gonna 6 Papa Tango via full length, fly up 09 right.
40. 30. 20.
right.
Retard. 5.
7 Lima Papa Gonna 7 Lima Papa.
Goes down gently, reversers are out, decelerating. We're going to go idle reverse, just because we got to roll this one out all the way down to Alpha 6. We'll kick off the auto brake, there's 70 knots, we'll stow the reversers, and we'll keep it rolling down to Alpha 6, which is all the way down here. Keep her rolling, keep her rolling.
Speedbird 815 Charlie, if able, expedite past Alpha on Yankee.
And Alpha 8, Alpha 7, going to be the next high speed right up here, Alpha 6. All right,
Shuttle
not bad.
35 November after the company 320 from the left-hand side. They'll be crossing from left to right at Yankee.
Not too bad.
Hold at November Bravo 10.
Think anybody could beat the center line game? I do my best.
After the company,
That's for sure.
left to right.
All right, here's Alpha 6, right where he requested we vacate. Beautiful.
Scandinavian 810, taxi second left, hold at November Bravo 10.
JJ Stevens donated $3 Canadian.
JJ.
Find Cap, he'll buy one, then fly breezy to Canada and bring it to you and they won't say a thing. Try me lol, we'll call it lunch and a new video card.
That'd be awesome. Huge no floaties too. I think I missed a call. Hold on, that might be me.
Shamrock 9 at Alpha Lima, welcome to Heathrow, taxi Lima, hold at Lima 1.
Lima, hold Lima 1, Shamrock 9 Alpha Lima.
Good 4 Charlie Echo, nothing.
All right,
further, monitor
Lima,
53122,
he wants us
goodbye.
on Lima and hold Lima 1.
Bye-bye, break for 6 Papa Tango, 09 right, surface wind 090 degrees at 6 knots, clear for takeoff.
09 right.
Lima, hold Lima 1. So
Scandinavian
Lima,
810 behind the departing Fit
I don't know where Lima 1 is. I probably need to have my taxi charts opened.
Line up behind.
Lima and Lima 1. I don't even see where that is, but I'm assuming we're going to go this way. We'll start moving for him at least.
256 Heathrow readability 1.
Ground spoilers cleaned, flaps clean as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Heathrow. Pretty good landing, actually. Pretty good flight. Landing lights off, nose light to taxi, runway turn-offs off, strobe lights off, wing lights off, APU master start switch is on. Good. Lima 1 is at the end of the satellite terminal. Thank you. I'm going to get my taxi charts open. I just wanted to start moving. London, Heathrow, and taxi, and we need taxiing. And we need to pin that. All right, Lima and then Lima 1, so all the way at the end. You are correct. Thank you. I should have had my taxi charts opened. Bad pilot.
Shuttle 35 November behind the departing Scandinavian 320.
Stop our
November
flight
Bravo
time,
10,
1 hour and
09
3
right, line up
minutes.
behind.
Nice. Very good.
After departing Scandinavian A320
And we're still on block time.
09 right behind.
Short little taxi out of knock.
6 Papa Tango, nothing further, advisory 122.
That was a good landing though.
Goodbye.
A little bit heavy on the flare, but I wasn't getting very much response on the flare initially. So I had to pull a little bit more than I wanted to, but 0.1 left side slip, 100 foot per minute, 1.02 on the G rating. Very respectable landing. Very respectable, chat. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're on our way back to knock after this as well. If anybody is interested in joining on the good old, VATSIM.
Uber 2 Lima Tango Heathrow, good evening. Want to taxi out in the apron, hold position or call you back? Scandinavian 810, runway 09 right, surface wind 090 degrees at 6 knots.
Where you parking? Wherever they tell me. Welcome to flying in Europe. You don't really get to choose where you park. they kind of do that for you. EPU master start switch is on. Good.
Good 736, Roger, stand 5.
Yeah, not can't take more than 3 aircraft. You're right. You are correct, my friend. Dictators. Nice.
Good afternoon, Chevrolet Alpha, ready for taxi.
We'll be at Terminal 2 somewhere, yes.
Shamrock 9 at Alpha Lima, taxi right turn on Bravo, stand 221 left. If you want stand 221, that's also okay.
Alright, we'll do a right turn on Bravo and then stand 221 left or 221. Thanks. Shamrock 9 Alpha Lima.
Chevrolet Alpha, taxi
All right.
56, right turn on Bravo, hold it
Terminal
to
2. He gave us 221.
656, right on Bravo, hold
No.
the Lacasse, Shuttle 8 Alpha.
Kutal script, not working anymore. I don't know what's going on with GSX. It's been very special as of late. Yeah. If you don't flare this aircraft at 30 feet, it really does slam. Yeah. But I started my back pressure at around 30 feet, but it was just, yeah, not having it at all. Alright, we're on Bravo, and then he wants us to stand at 221.
566, push back and face out.
Get the stairs out.
Push back and face out.
I don't know what's been going on with GSX lately, man. It's been all over the place. Most of my issues with GSX recently got fixed with running the live updater instead of the installer. Interesting. I haven't updated GSX in a little bit. Maybe that's why it's causing issues now. But I feel like every flight we have some issues with GSX. Alright, and our stand should be coming up here, friends. First one on the right, 221.
09 right, surface wind 090 degrees at 6 knots, clear for
Better yet,
takeoff.
deploy the slides. There's been a lot of GSX updates. Yeah, I originally didn't install the newer update because a lot of people were having problems with it, but I guess it's been since patched and fixed. So maybe I should update GSX. We all know who to blame. Damn right we do, sir. Damn right we do. Right, he wanted us 221 left, so we'll do our best to do 221 left. Let's go ahead and kill the nose light. Good.
Finnair 7 Lima Papa,
Finnair 7 Lima Papa, taxi Bravo, hold at Oster.
Taxi Bravo, hold at Oster. Finnair 7 Lima Bravo. 34 Shadow to 12 Papa, Marshall, please.
Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do any of the boarding and deboarding process, though, with GSX not working correctly. 221 is very common for a Lingus parking in Heathrow. I had a feeling Tower was going to tell you to go to one of the 221s. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. And we'll inch ourselves forward here. Should be good right about there. Beautiful. Park brake is on. Upstairs, APU's on. APU bleed is on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Beacon light comes off. Seatbelt signs go off. Fuel pumps go off. Cappy PERS goes off. Crew supply goes off. And predictive wind shear system to the off position as well. And there we have it, friends. Welcome down to London Heathrow. That was a good one, friends. I enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys did as well. We'll stop our block time today. 1 hour and 15 minutes on the block time. 1 hour and 3 minutes on the flight time. What a very nice flight, my friends. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. And we're going to have a quick little turnaround here because we don't have GSX. Should be a pretty quick little turn. So I'm going to start working on some things. I'll get the music back up and running for you guys. We'll turn the sounds down here a little bit. Good. And we'll go and get prepared for the return flight. Has us coming in on runway 8 into knock now. We'll plan for that. Pilot vape break? Yes, sir. What happened to GSX? Just not working right now. It's been bugged out. Like if I try and open GSX, it like won't even... If I try and select like where I'm parking, it just spits out a warning. See? The add-on unknown is causing the Kutal script engine to restart. Please run the live update. Do you want to see the log for details? No. Do you want to restart Kutal? Replying no will quit Kutal. No. It's been weird. I think we're gonna start slowly dealing with some of this stuff. Just gonna slowly start dealing with some of these. GSX has had a lot of updates over the past few days. Yes, they definitely have. Yeah. Run GSX in admin mode? No, that's not the problem. GSX auto starts with the sim, JJ. That's not the problem. The problem is just because I'm out of date. I need to be updated. I'm running probably a month-old version of GSX. I've never had to run it as administrator or in admin mode. It auto launches with the sim, just like all my other flight sim stuff. Okay, that's done. We're gonna pre-file on the network. Our new call sign. We'll get all this fun stuff taken care of. Good. We'll file that off. Good. We'll jump up top. We'll reconnect. New call sign. 9-1 Whiskey connect. Good. All right, we're connected to the servers. Over here. All right, banner should be updated up top for you guys. Beautiful. Start working on some stuff in here. We'll dismiss that. Good. Go to our Fenix tab. We'll go to My Flights. We'll import the next flight. All right, that's good. 28 minutes on the turn. Should be good. Go to our mass and balance. We're going to load the aircraft. We're going to go instant. Beautiful. We'll jump over to our init ref tab and we'll go ahead and do our init request. We're also going to get our call sign in. Shamrock 9-1 Whiskey for the return flight. We'll throw that up into there. Beautiful. Let's go to our init B page and then we'll send all of that data down from here. Send down to McDo. Good. 51.9 on the zero fuel weight. 30.5. Good. Block fuel 6.0. Looking real good. GSX is still running, so you're saying run it as admin? Alright, I'll exit it. Alright, right click, run as admin. Let's see if this works. Please quickly, can I see the outside? Sure. Almost all the flights out of Brussels were canceled today. Oof, weather? Or... Cap of those errors plus up a week ago. I had to go to the offline updater to make it work if the live updater doesn't fix it. Got you. Okay. Got you. Alright, let's see if it worked. Nope. Terminal 2. 221. No. Boom. Told you. I told you it wouldn't work. Alright, that looks good down here. That's set correctly. Good. Let's grab our clearance, actually, before we do anything else, chat. Let's go ahead and grab our clearance. We'll let them know we have ATIS Quebec. So we've got Quebec on board, and our departure is going to be the Ulti 1 Juliet departure. We'll grab that. Throw that into there. Good. Sweet. All right, just doing a little cleansing today, chat. I'm pretty sure it's all the exact same person, so we're just going to do a little bit of cleansing today in chat. Heathrow has data link clearance available. I don't have a Hoppy. What do you think of all the Heathrow cancellations a few days ago to the power outage? It sucks. It's the updater issue. Offline updater can be found in the forums, I believe. I tried the live updater again, just worked for me yesterday. Okay. I've never had any issues with the live updater, so we'll definitely check that out. I was having issues as well, Kyle. Update did not work for me. Had to uninstall and reinstall GSX. Jeez. Hopefully we don't have to do that, because we all know how big of a pain in the ass that process is. Preliminary load sheet accepted. Finalized load sheet 159 plus 1. We'll accept that as well. Beautiful. All right, let's turn up ATC. We got to be able to hear them. We'll turn our music down a little bit.
Good evening.
What if it got corrupted? Maybe. We'll see.
X-ray Heathrow, good evening. Clear to Copenhagen.
Read the manual, Umberto. Yeah, exactly. There was one build that was broken on the live updater. Seemed fine on the next one for me. Okay, thank you, Hunter. I will check. Avia Partner was on strike, so every airline which uses Avia Partner for their ground handling couldn't fly. Oof.
Lufthansa 78 X-ray correct. Break shuttle 12 Papa. Be advised your number 3 for departure.
Is any builds Heathrow performance heavy? It can be. You know, for such a big airport, it's actually pretty well optimized. But it can be.
Two Lima Tango, nothing further. Advisory 1228. Bye bye.
122.8 Lima Tango. Thanks for your help. Bye bye.
Thanks, bye.
Heathrow Tower, hello again. Shamrock 91 Whiskey 8 Quebec IFR back to knock.
Shamrock 901 Whiskey Heathrow, good evening. Cleared to knock. Correction, Ulti 1 Juliet departure. Squawk 1077.
Cleared back to knock. Ulti 1 Juliet departure. Squawking 1077. Shamrock 91 Whiskey.
Shamrock 901 Whiskey, correct. Break Finna 7 Lima Papa 09 right. Surface wind 080 degrees at 6 knots.
All right, read back is correct. So let's come down here. We'll go to our flight plan. We'll go EGLL departures. We're going to plan 9 right on the Ulti 1 Juliet departure. Good. We'll insert that. Wonderful. Arrival back into knock. We are planning for the what do they have? They just have RNAVs. All right, RNAV runway 08. It doesn't give us a star, so we're going to work on this here for a sec. Import, SimBrief, you, good. Let's go and back to knock, and if we go to stars, what do we got? We've got, can't really take any of them, can we? I mean, we could take, I guess we could take that one, the Mopom 1 Alpha. I guess we'll take that one. The Mopa 1 Alpha. All right. And our approach via, we want it from Mopom.
Traffic.
Yep, traffic. No vias. Let's see here. What do we have? We have Odlum. I don't see any of those. I guess we could just take it from MapHot. Would probably make the most sense. We'll insert that. Good. Alright, what does that do on our arrival? I'm going to add that in and let's see what it does. So come to here. We'll go to flights. We'll select the approach. We're going to be on the RNAV runway 8 from MapHot. We'll add that to the route. All right. Arrivals. We're on the 1 Alpha. I guess we'll add that. So it's the procedural turn out and like that. So it should be from... Con to Mopom. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We just have to clear out that discontinuity. Insert that. And there we go. All right. There's the arrival for the RNAV runway 08. Beautiful. All right, cool. All of that is in there, looking good. Let's go to our departure performance. We are departing 9 right, dry, doing a flaps 1 departure, no off on sync load sheet, sync live weather, and we'll calculate that. 51, 51, 52, 6,000 is our trans, 65 on the flex, 1/down, 0.1. We'll send all of that data down to the McDo. We'll then go to our perf page. We'll confirm that all of those numbers have been brought over nicely, which they have. Beautiful. We are looking good, friends. Let's go upstairs. Let's get these guys on. Let's get that guy back on. Seatbelt signs back on. We'll get our fuel pumps back on. And we need to have our new squawk code plugged in here, which was 1077. 1077. And we are now squawking. And we're going to request a push and start on to taxiway Bravo. Back down here, taxiway Bravo is what we're looking for. So if we go to airport charts, yes, we will need a push and start onto Bravo, so we'll have to call for that. Tower Shamrock 91 Whiskey would like a push and start onto Bravo, please.
Shamrock 901 Whiskey, Roger, stand 221 left, push back and face west.
Push back, face west, thanks, Shamrock 901 Whiskey. All right, let's come over here. We're going to go to Fenix. Because GSX is broken, we have to use the built-in... we have to use the built-in pushback, so we're going to connect the tug, and we'll start that. Cleansing is good. Yes, it is. Very good. I do agree with you. I'm at top of descent on my 10-hour flight. Oof. Man. Patience, that's the solution. Yeah, 100%. Lots of stretching. There's no push to start at your discretion at Heathrow. Yep, so cubbing, just a heads up, if you're ever pushing back onto an active taxiway, you need to call for clearance. If we were pushing back and we were at one of these gates here, absolutely, we would push back without having any clearance. Because we are pushing back onto an active taxiway, Bravo, you always call for pushback. Always call for pushback when pushing onto an active taxiway. All right, let's start the pushback. Beautiful. We'll go engine mode selector to the start position. Good. We'll go ahead and restart our clocks. Beautiful. Restart you. Good. And we'll start you again. Good. And engine mode selector back to the start position. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 1. Enjoy. I still don't know how to start the big planes. I looked at every single video. I searched up every flight I think I could of that. Still cannot get it. Is there any way I can do it? I mean... yes. All pushbacks need a clearance? I thought so. At least on VATSIM. I'm not really comparing to real life. I don't know how it works at Heathrow in real life. I'm not even going to pretend that I know how it works in real life, but... alright, we want to go that way now. Good. Look at that sunset chat. Beautiful.
Alright, good evening, 09 left, clear to land.
Alright, we're going to stop the pushback right there like that. Close enough. Good. We'll get our park brake on. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy.
Heathrow Tower, this is British Airways 086, radio check.
British Airways, nice.
086 Heathrow Tower, good evening, readability 5.
The area you showed still has taxiway between the satellite terminals, but even if it wasn't, every movement needs a clearance at Heathrow pretty much all over Europe, yeah. In Vietnam, pushbacks need clearance for both VATSIM and IRL. Yeah, makes sense.
Closing on the hour, 10 minutes, Heathrow Tower out.
There's a dog on board.
Lufthansa 78 taxi, ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 78 taxi, taxi, second.
I'm reading this right. Windwing 737 MiG-2 is only 129 USD. Correct. Yep.
Turn second right on off. Hold that Hawk.
Pretty great pricing.
78 taxi.
All right, 2 good engines, friends. Upstairs.
36 Delta number 1 before ready.
APU can go off. APU bleed can go off. We'll get our nose light over to taxi. We'll go ahead and get our ground spoilers armed. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. Auto brakes over to max RTO. We need trim of down 0.1. That is set. Beautiful. And we'll set flaps position 1 for takeoff.
Swiss 54 Tango, Heathrow, good evening. Clear to Zurich, Mod Me 1 Juliet departure, Squawk 2025.
Alrighty, and our predictive wind shear system goes back to auto, friends. Good. Initial climb on this departure takes us to 6,000 feet. We'll bug up 6,000. Good. Sweet. Looking good.
Right turn Bravo, hold Oscar, Emirates 9908.
And back here, and you know what we'll do actually? We'll go to taxi, and we'll get our taxiing charts open because I'm sure that we're going to get a hold short of Oster or something like that, usually.
Alpha Heathrow, good evening. Are you able to push back and face east?
I control your every move in the UK.
Should be possible for.
You able to do a video, a step-by-step of how to start a plane? Just watch the stream, Jocelyn. I just started this airplane. All you got to do is watch the stream, my friend.
Stand 523, push back, approved.
We should start through facing to the east,
Looking forward to the new Fenix update? Yes, I am.
Fever 936 Delta, we're ready.
With 936 Delta, roger, from November Bravo 1009 right, clear takeoff, surface wind 080 degrees at 6 knots.
09 right, clear for takeoff, I November Bravo 10, Speedbird 936 Delta.
Juliet Sierra Charlie 252, welcome to Heathrow, taxi first right turn by Alpha, hold short of Kilo.
Taxi first right via Alpha, hold short of Kilo. Juliet Sierra Charlie 252.
Tower Shamrock 9, 1 Whiskey Ray Taxi 9 right.
920 X-ray at 505, aircraft type A320, with information, crew on board.
Good day from Melbourne, good to see you, Zachariah. Welcome back, man, hope you're doing well.
Station standby, Brexby, correction, Shamrock 901 Whiskey, taxi Bravo, hold at Oster.
Bravo, hold Oster, Shamrock 91 Whiskey. Alright, let's do it.
Good evening, no flight plan, please refile. Emirates 90908.
Alright, Bravo, hold Oster.
Alpha, hold at November Bravo 10. Right.
Good,
November
we'll do our
Bravo
takeoff
10.
config check. That is done,
90908.
and we'll ding the cabin.
Juliet Sierra
Good.
Charlie 252, taxi by Kilo, stand T37 left.
Taxi by Kilo, stand 237 left.
Recently went to the Renaissance Hotel by 27 right. Great for plane spotters. Nice, very cool.
237 left.
It's one thing I do love about the UK is they take care of their plane spotters. A lot of times in like North America, or plane spotters are not really, they're almost forgotten. Ooh. Departing company traffic right there. Nope, that's Speedbird. Never mind. That's a 319. Ooh. The baby bus.
Speedbird 920 X-ray, our flight is refilled now.
Speedbird 920 X-ray, roger, clear to, clear to Stuttgart, Detzing 1 Juliet.
Alright, so Oster's going to be after Charlie 1, so we're going to look for Charlie 1 and then we'll stop there. I believe there's signs for Oster as well.
Cleared by the 1 Juliet departure from 0242 for the...
knock the cabin, not ding.
With 920 X-ray, correct. Break Speedbird 936 Delta, nothing further, advisory 1T2, that's white, goodbye.
Advisory 1 to 2, that's 18 Speedbird 936 Delta, goodbye.
Ed, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back.
Emirates 90908 from November Bravo 10.
Hope you are well, my friend.
Surface wind 080 degrees, 6 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Emirates 90908. Speedbird,
Emirates, what's he going to be in track? 777 or 350?
Requesting pushback.
Speedbird 086 Heathrow Tower, good evening. Require clearance first before pushback. I've got your clearance here when you're ready.
Roger, contacting 102 taxi.
Negative, you need a clearance first. I'll quickly send you a message and let me know if anything...
You've got a decent plane spotter area at MSP. Nice, very cool.
Roger.
You're saying 350? He's right there on the runway. That looks like a 777 to me. Also, I don't know why he doesn't have a livery, but it looks like a 777.
812, roger, taxi first left on Yankee, hold at November Bravo 11.
It was heavy.
November Bravo 11 by.
That could be the 350 or the triple.
Good, Charlie 252, I believe we made a wrong turn.
Got a 7-4 to my left. Oh shit.
Malfunction.
Lufthansa.
Cabin doesn't get it.
Childerz, Charlie 252, Roger, would you like further guidance back to your allocated stand or stand of choice?
Allocated stand, please.
He's got that Southwest taxi going.
Childerz, Charlie 252, Roger, taxi right turn, then right
me
turn
first.
again, face east on Alpha.
That's a 747-800.
Okay, 2 right, make it east on Alpha.
There's the Emirates departing. I don't know why we don't have a livery on the Emirates. Maybe he's in the 200?
Hello, Tower, Malaysia 90907. I request taxi to runway 09 right.
Malaysia 90907, I think.
All right, Oster's got to be coming up here soon.
You need to file one first before you push back, and then request clearance before anything else.
Dude's about to hit V1. He's going. He is going.
Ground, but it wasn't available, so yeah, I request clearance to Kuala Lumpur.
Roger, just be advised that on VATSIM, if there's no ground controller, just look for a top-down coverage. So as on tower, I also cover the ground frequency. So file the flight plan first, and I can help you further.
Taxi Lingus on the Autobahn.
Sorry, Tower, how do I file a flight plan first? Do I have to put it on the FMC because I already did?
Right, stand by, break. Juliet Sierra Charlie 252, taxi next right into Kilo, stand 237 left.
PMGG 74 when? Oof.
And 2.
Looking forward to that one.
Left. Stand.
Looking forward to that one.
908, nothing further, monitor advisory 1228, bye-bye.
1228, bye-bye.
Speed 812, Heathrow, correction, 09 right, clear takeoff, surface wind was 080 degrees.
How does one get on VATSIM and not know how to file a flight plan? Appreciate people need to learn, but Heathrow isn't the place. Correct. Yeah, I would agree with that comment wholeheartedly. All right, and here is Oster, which we're holding short of. One of the busiest airports in Europe, and he doesn't even know how to file a flight plan. I thought chat here was special. Yeah, London Heathrow, when you're not really familiar with VATSIM, is that could be a handful, that's for sure. All right, we're short Oster. We've got a Lufthansa 747 beside us. Look at that, chat.
Break speed at 901 Sierra Whiskey. Welcome to Heathrow. Taxi right turn on Bravo. Stand 539.
Henry, what are you doing over there?
Speed 81209 disregard. Break Lufthansa.
I hear you.
78 X-ray. Taxi by.
I hear you doing something that you shouldn't be doing.
November Bravo 11.
Yeah, as he comes with fluff hanging out of his mouth. What did you get into this time?
52 and hotshot November Bravo 11 to Lufthansa 78 X-ray.
I knew it. I could hear him doing something.
430 Alpha. Taxi second right by Alpha. Hold it down.
This is not Saturday evening. A bit more leisurely pace. Yes, true.
Taxi Alpha holds dash 430 Alpha. Shamrock 901 Whiskey after the Lufthansa 747 left hand side. Taxi second left, hold at November Bravo 10.
Alright, following the Lufthansa 74 second left, November Bravo 10 for Shamrock 91 Whiskey.
Thanks, just be advised they'll cross your path, they're going to be going full length, but you'll be holding at November Bravo 10.
Sounds good, thank you, Shamrock 91 Whiskey.
2D7 left, our next.
Alright, November Bravo 10 for us, chat.
Yes, that is correct.
Taxiing November
Tower, good evening. Speed 93 Golf.
10. Alright, so we're holding short Bravo. He wants us here. They're going full length. Gotcha.
93 Golf, Heathrow, good evening. Caution shortly closing. Cleared to Innsbruck. Stetling 1 Juliet departure. Squawk 70.
Ecap, what's up? How was the first flight? Good. It was a good first flight, man. No problems to announce. Henry, come here, please.
Speed 93 Golf, negative, squawk 7020.
In your bed. I have to keep an eye on you.
Squawk 7020, speed
In your bed.
Speed 93 Golf, correct. Break speed at 812, nothing further. Monitor advisory 1228, bye bye.
All right, so he's crossing in front. We're making our second left here, November 10.
Confirm you'll be fully ready on reaching.
We are fully ready on reaching. Shamrock 91 Whiskey.
Shamrock 91 Whiskey, roger, from November Bravo 1009 right, surface wind 080 degrees, 6 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff via November 10, Shamrock 91 Whiskey. All right, landing lights are on, runway turnoffs on, strobe lights on, wing lights on, nose lights on. Time to turn and burn, friends. Turn and burn. Joystick cam is coming on, sounds are going up. Let's go flying.
Roger, stand 515, push back and face south.
Push up full face south, speed was 90 0.
Speed 430 Alpha, taxi forward, hold at November Bravo 10.
That overtake didn't get him very far. All right, turn and burn, friends. Throttle's up to about 40%. Beautiful. Chrono comes on. Good. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke. Good. Let's go flying. Manflex 65 SRS runway auto thrust blur. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. 100 knots, we're neutral. P1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Bye-bye, London Heathrow. Throttles to climb. Good. I don't know why it's not doing managed mode. There we go. Advisory 1228, thanks for running full ATC as always. We'll see you soon. Shamrock 91 Whiskey.
Thanks, 5, right, yep, Honda 78, X-ray.
All right, over to Unicom. Good. Got downtown London out in front of us over there, friends. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Speed check. Laps clean. Runway turn-off lights going off, nose lights going off, wing lights going off, and we'll disarm the ground spoilers. Good. Cruise altitude today was 36,000 feet. Bug up flight level 360. Good. For some reason, it's still an open climb. Not quite sure why. We're going to keep it an open climb anyways. We're going to avoid all those restrictions. We don't need to worry about those. Following our flight plan. Joey, a bit late today, busy with work. Ray, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Good to see you, dude. Alrighty, standard barrel pressure, good. And 6,000 feet, we'll engage autopilot 1, bring you guys up into the flight deck, and bear with me for a second. I just need to go see what Henry got into. Be right back.
The traffic Freeport 920 X-ray taxiing towards 09 right to November 10.
It was a 6 people 39 uniform, stand 522 pushing back.
All right, we're back. I filled his Kong with treats.
X-ray taking off from runway 09 right.
What's the reason for nose down pressure until 100 knots? To make it so the nose wheel doesn't jump up on itself. Okay, it's still not doing managed. Not quite sure why. Now will you go managed? Alright, now it's in managed. Now it's in managed. Alright, we're good. There we go. Alright, good. Push the altitude knob in. Yes, thank you. It wasn't accepting it for some reason. I kept trying to punch it in. Dublin logged on, too bad. That's not where we're going today. If there was knock ATC, it would be better. Sorry, it would be either standing control or tower to get someone at EIKN. No worries, Keenan. No worries, my friend. Does the throttle quadrant simulate the clicks on flex and climb? It does, Fidaxi, yes. Yes, absolutely. It does, it does. Alright, seatbelt signs are off, landing lights are off, we're above 10,000. Good. On the climb, friends. On the climb. Look at that sunset off the left wing. Beautiful. Beautiful, friends. Beautiful. Erin, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out today. Appreciate y'all. Kong time. Yes. He's chasing it all around. He's trying to get all the treats out of it. This guy, man. Attempting my first Innsbruck landing today. Nice. Are you doing the localizer 2-6 or circle to land runway 8? Which approach will you be doing? Hiccup, I'm here after a long day of work and school. Needed to come relax with Henry. Good to see you, Infinite Flight Guy. Welcome back, man. Hope you're well. Happy Monday, dude. Start to the week. What did Henry get into? I didn't see anything, Fernando. I don't know if he got anything. The localizer 2-6, nice. It's a fun approach. When you're ready, you have to do the circle to land runway 8. But that's a very complex approach. Once you get yourself familiar with the area, it'll make it definitely a little bit easier. Benny, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Happy Monday to you as well, my friend. What is the best plane you've flown in the sim? Oh, it's a good question. I don't know if I can like pinpoint one aircraft. I mean, there's so many good ones, man. The Fenix lineup is fantastic. The PMDG 777 is fantastic. The Anybuilds 350, really good. You know, the iFly 7.3 Max, fantastic as well. There's a lot of really good airplanes. First officer is on the move. He's searching for any treats that may have fallen out of the Kong while he was searching them. It is Fadaxi, yeah. It's done by FlyX Simulations, but it's sold on the Anybuilds launcher. Henry, don't get into anything over there. PMDG 747 and P3D was the best. Can't wait for it in 2020. I'm excited. Yeah. I am excited for it. Hello, Cap. What is the most third-party airplanes yet to release that you were excited for? The Synaptic A220, the Majestic Q400, PMDG 777-200 and 747, the Bluebird 7576. Those are the ones that I'm most looking forward to, which should be here sooner than later. Finding I like to fly the PMDG 73 at the moment over the iFly. Yeah, to each their own, man, for sure. To each their own, for sure, man. Jet 275. Yeah, it sucks that they just retired all their 75s. ECAP service has already been asked. Is there any word on the CRJ update? It should be coming tomorrow. I haven't heard anything otherwise, but who knows, really? Who knows, man? Cap, does Henry want to speak for us today? Ooh, we should have got him to speak for... we gave him a Biscoff cookie earlier. Flying the French BA 350-1000 this fall. Nice, very cool. That should be fun. Look at that sunset. Chasing the sunset, chat. Make Henry speak. Okay, hold on. Henry, go to your bed. Go to your bed, buddy. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. In your bed. Can you lay down? Good boy. Henry. Can you... Oh. Can you speak? Really? It's nice. Wait. Wait. Can you speak? Good boy. Good boy. There's Henry's speaking training for the day. He triggered my dog. If the winds behave on Wednesday here in Texas, I'll be flying in a Comanche for an intro flight. The wife bought me. Hey, very cool, Fernando. That'll be awesome. Okay, buddy, in your bed. In your bed. Good boy. Good boy. Henry trying to negotiate the new Thrustmaster contract. Yes, he is. He's triggered my dog. Sorry. He gets very excited when you ask him to speak, especially when you have treats available. He's like, give me the bag of treats or else. Exactly. The Missouri DLC for ATS is coming Thursday. Nice. Very cool. At your favorite airport, Cap? Baston, doing some plane spotting. Just saw a beautiful DHL A300. Nice. Very cool. Where's he going? Probably Cincy or something like that. Plenty of Delta Ops in the 7.5? Yes, sir. And United. And United. Chat, bear with me for a second. I will be right back. Quick little bathroom break. Alright, we're back. Thanks, guys. London 33705. 33705.
125,000 feet on QNH 1027.
Done 5,000, 1027 on QNH, easy 2188.
Canada 832.
Canada 832, go ahead.
Can you accept flight level 390 G traffic?
A320, Canada 832.
Canada 832, thank you. Route to picks up and climb flight level 390.
Very good, Keenan. That's great news, yeah.
Mike 09, clear for takeoff, wind 070 degrees and 6 knots.
Also, you flying in and out of Ireland, Cap, my homeland. Thanks, Frozone. London, very good evening. Shamrock 91 Whiskey, flight level 360.
Shamrock 91 Whiskey, London, hello. Route to Sopax.
Route to Sopax. Thanks, Shamrock 91 Whiskey.
Easy 2188, descent to altitude 3,000.
Alright, nice little direct 2. There we go.
Done 3,500.
Make a nice little turn.
Approach speed for easy 288.
Minimum clean speed, please.
Done minimum clean speed for easy 288.
Hey, Cap, what is the incident from the command we know? That changes week by week.
Shuttle 3 Yankee, hello to you, climb now, flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Shuttle 3 Yankee.
Happy you're flying my country of Ireland. Nice. I like your channel. I like you.
Shuttle Nelson, hello, direct to
kind of.
Nogo 1 Hotel.
Nogo 1 Hotel, Shuttle 9 Delta.
Alpine 46 Delta Charlie.
Go ahead, Alpine 46 Delta Charlie.
Alpine 46 Delta Charlie, route please to waypoint Rimtow, and it's to be the Rimtow 1 November arrival at
Knock Tower just logged on. Nice.
Rimtow 1 November for Newcastle, Alpine 46 Delta Charlie.
Davis, you know our boys back live tonight.
KLM 4 Yankee Mike, report your passing altitude.
KLM 4 Yankee Mike, passing 1,400 feet.
KLM 4 Yankee Mike, that's climb now, flight level 140.
Flight level 140, KLM 4 Yankee Mike.
Is this London controller? No.
You need 218, take speed 180 knots or less and turn left.
We are with London control, but it's not London controller. Go Habs. Do the Habs play tonight?
0 degrees for 82
No, they play on Tuesday, I thought. Tuesday against the Panthers again. They beat the Panthers last night. Pretty cool. Hooray! Hooray!
Canada 822, thanks. That's conflicting traffic.
Cap, what's your plan to move to 2024? Jonathan, as soon as the add-ons come, please do share who might our boy be? The Burnt Peanut.
ED 218, take descent to altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 23 right.
The Burnt Peanut.
23 right for ED 288.
KLM 4 Yankee Mike, route direct to a Ribble, climb flight level 220.
Direct Rebel, flight level 220, KLM 4 Yankee Mike.
ED 218, contact Tower 118, decimal 630, bye-bye.
Over Tower 118, 630, Fiji 288, have a good night.
All stations, unfortunately, you need to close the sector now, and you can monitor Unicorn 122 decimal 8, all stations closing, good night.
Alright, over to Unicom. Still don't have a clue. He's a streamer called The Burnt Peanut on YouTube. It's like ridiculously silly, but like super funny content. You might lose some brain cells watching. Actually, you'll probably lose brain cells watching. But it's pretty funny, nonetheless. I'm doing well, Lincoln. How are you, man? Cannot complain, my friend. So, brain rot? Not quite. Some of it can be brain rot, but I don't have that many cells left as it is. You're trying to kill me? Nice. Habs won yesterday, back in the playoff spot. Florida were sore losers. One of them shot the puck. I saw that. Infinite Flight guy, yeah. The controller will become a new Dublin controller in the next few days. He used to only control the UK and Scottish control. Gotcha, Keenan. Every day in Ireland, you have to look outside and see the season the day is. Yeah, it sounds like Canada. Sounds like Canada. Just extreme silliness? Yes, correct. The human version of SpongeBob. Guess you could go with that analogy. 737 knot headwind. Ground speed 409 right now. We are 176 miles from top of descent, friends. Yeah, what do you think about Bedard's second season in NHL? Sucks that he plays in Chicago. I mean, he's definitely a talented player, that's for sure. I don't know. Hopefully Chicago will be a team by then, by the time his contract's up, but I don't know. I could see him going elsewhere when his contract is done. You're doing New York to Shannon? Nice. It's a fun little flight. Just finding my way home from work. Wish my bike was done in the mechanic. I really want to bike to work instead of taking the bus. Yeah, absolutely. What does Ottawa play? Tuesday against Buffalo tomorrow. Three Romeo Whiskey. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Yeah, it's a big game on Tuesday. Ottawa needs the points, that's for sure. Maybe, mofo. I don't know. If he wasn't the captain, I would tend to agree with that more. But because he's the captain, I feel like he wants to stay. Safe travels on a great flight. How long is your flight? And can you fly to Zambia, Africa, and fly to Atlanta, Georgia? From Zambia to Atlanta. That seems like a very long flight. Not looking forward to the Leafs and Sens first round matchup? Man. Wouldn't that be a match made in heaven? Ottawa eliminates Toronto in 6 games. I mean, they're definitely there, mofo. I mean, they've got a young core. Everybody's signed. They just got Allmark for 4 years. Everything's there for them, man. Everything's there. You maybe add a couple, maybe 1 or 2 more pieces. Louis, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Ottawa versus Toronto, just like the playoffs of the 90s. Yeah, the 90s and early 2000s, man. Chaos back then in those rounds. It's okay. Matthews and Marner disappear in the playoffs anyways, so we really only have to worry about Nylander. Don't get paid for the playoffs. And they take that quite literally. I don't think I'll survive. My in-laws are the Sens fans and I'm a lone Leafs fan. Oof. You watch Ottawa play Toronto and Ottawa won 4-2? Yeah. I don't know if I do, Michael. I don't know if I do. JJ
Stevens donated $3
My man.
Cap, how about a good ole boy shout out to my Auburn Tigers basketball team? We play Florida this weekend at the Final Four. War damn Eagle.
Ooh, nice. Congratulations. The Final Four. That is something I never got into. Never got into it. I was interested in college baseball and football. Never got into basketball, though. Interesting, Keenan. Huh. After 8-0 win the Lightning had on Thursday, I hear Utah retrieve their dignity back today via mail. Can't wait to see Demidov come over soon and Jacob Fowler, our goalie prospect. Yeah, it'll be good, for sure. Excuse me. Otto's defense sucks. Hamonic isn't great. Yeah, Hamonic's not good. I would agree with you on that one. I'm sure you're a March Madness bracket master. Yes. Correct. Who's playing the Islanders? Got two-time All-Star weekend. At the end of his career, he played in Boston. Interesting. Okay. They've been sending 330s to Toulouse to get the new livery mainly. Very cool. Very cool. Why doesn't Ottawa get rid of Hamonic? His contract's up at the end of this year, and he's most likely retiring. Our coach and Hamonic, they have quite a history together as well. But yeah, Hamonic's contract is up at the end of the year, and he's probably retiring. I think he's like 36, 37. Only a few more months till we ask you to watch football. Then in typical fashion, you can answer the, we've just offended you. I could care less. Game starts at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, and it's at home. There you go. Nice. Wait, the Sens game? No, it starts at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Maybe 8 p.m. for you, but 7 p.m. for me. And they play Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. Tuesday, Thursday. Man, it's crazy. The season's almost done. When are you going to do some Mexican ops? Hopefully soon. Enjoy flying down to Mexico. Some beautiful scenery down there. How's the star of the show doing, Henry? He's good. He's a sleepy boy now. 7 p.m. your time in Atlantic is 8 for you. Got you. Yeah. Watch Montreal taking the cup back home. Right where it belongs. We deserve it. No. At this rate, I would be surprised. I mean, they're right there. They might squeak in to the final wild card spot, but I don't know. It'll be close. Owls, please. Woosah. That's why we're having a nice big stretch right now, Owls. Nice big stretch. Remember that COVID year where Montreal like went to the finals? That was pretty crazy. Don't forget tomorrow's Troll Day across the world. I feel like it's today. Still remember the Habs coming back to beat Toronto in 2021? Yeah, Toronto, dude. They're a funny group, aren't they? Here's the thing with Line A. Line A is a good player when he wants to be. Sorry, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Line A is a good player on the power play, and then that's about it. The guy does nothing unless he's on the power play. And even when he's on the power play, he just sits on that one side waiting for the one-timer. Yes, I will agree. The guy has an absolute rocket of a shot. Natural-born goal scorer, but also insanely lazy. Like, yeah, I don't know. That was your into the finals? Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they do renew him, mofo, it's got to be at a far less value of a contract. Line was at Winnipeg. I called him a pylon with a shot. There's a good clip of Bufflin yelling at him, and he's got to move. Hey, man, I'm right with you. That's actually the perfect description of what he is. Scored a big OT goal against the Rangers. It was amazing. Yeah, he's like I said, the guy can score goals, but other than scoring goals, that's it. If Flite moves anymore, he'll get hurt. That's true too. Davis. I'd be more focused on like Lane Hudson, Nick Suzuki, those guys. He's a lazy player, but we need to make room for players that will consistently contribute. Line A is not that. Correct. 29-18 for us, friends. And that's going to be Dublin Control. 29-18.
240. Class, I would say for the traffic in place received, run it to your revenue. Denver. Once you've passed behind them, I'll get you on track to Inrad.
Love how we Swedes often choose the NHL team over where their favorite Swedish player plays at. Yeah.
Probably can make a right turn now back on track to
the fact they end up with Velarde after having Line A and Dubois is a miracle on our end. True. Very true. Yeah, Dubois, that's another one, man. Although he's kind of found a resurgence in Washington. Dublin Control, very good evening. Shamrock 9-1 Whiskey, flight level 360. Puller of Spikes.
Shamrock
5 gifted members.
Good evening, confirmed squawk 1077.
Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Confirming 1077, Shamrock 9-1 Whiskey.
Shamrock 9-1 Whiskey, thanks. Have you identified on the squawk? Descend, flight level 220.
Descend flight level 220. You'd like that now for Shamrock 9-1 Whiskey?
Yeah,
220. Interesting.
And Shamrock 9-1 Whiskey, are you able for the O'Dono 1 Alpha arrival for the ILS Romeo 26 at knock?
Give us 2 seconds and we'll get back to you for Shamrock 9-1 Whiskey. Alright, so he wants us on the O'Dono 1 Alpha.
Cleared ILS approach Romeo 10.
I think you wrote it out for me.
From 2 Bob, cleared ILS approach, 10 left, Shamrock 1.
Adono 1 Alpha, what were the winds though? 150 at 8.
1025 5000.
I guess we could make it happen. Alright, so he wants the Adono 1 Alpha for the ILS 26. Right. Flight plan, arrival, the ILS Alpha or Bravo? What is the difference? Polar Spikes, thank you again, man, for 5 gifted members, dude. Appreciate you, buddy. We're going to change this. Remove. Okay. We're going to arrival. the Adono 1 Alpha for runway 26, add to route.
Right here, 4 Papa Alpha, have you identified on departure? You can make a... You can make a left turn out track to Dixon, climb on the
ILS Alpha from Dublin. ILS Alpha or the ILS Bravo?
Speedbird 6 Tango Tango, hello, information from Charlie requesting clearance to...
I'm assuming he wants that one, so we'll add that one in. I'm assuming that's what he wants. So the ILS Alpha on the Adono 1 Alpha with the Dublin transition, and we'll insert.
Cleared Edinburgh via the Rotev 8 Echo departure, runway 10 right.
Wants us on a heading first. Insert. Alright.
Correct information, Charlie's current note.
And then we'll proceed direct Dublin. Insert. Good. Alright. And then back down to there.
Right turn direct Suboff.
Right turn direct Suboff, 722.
Okay, from descent 3000.
And descent 3720.
And 122 Robbie Lima. We're going to be shooting you on of 08.
Your favorite Swedish players, Eric Carlson and Daniel Alfredson, were definitely my favorites. Obviously both Ottawa Senators. Forsberg was unreal as well.
Roger, I'll nav back up to 22 Robbie Lima. Thank you.
Double control, Sherlock 91 Whiskey, we've got the Adono 1 Alpha plugged with the Dublin transition, is that correct?
If you have the Adono 1 Alpha, that's fine, and present position you can route direct to Adono.
Alright, we've got the Adono, and we'll proceed present direction to Adono for Shamrock 91 Whiskey. Okay.
Dublin, Shamrock,
where is Adono?
Established ILS 10 left.
Alright.
Shamrock 1 Papa, Clear Land 10
well,
left.
that's not what we have. But that's fine. We'll go direct
Runner 7 uniform
Adono.
Cleared LS approach 10 left, number 2, report established.
And insert that.
Dublin, good evening.
We want that one. Insert. Alright, we're direct Adono. After Adono, it should be Kudag. So insert that now. Let me put this over here. So it should be Kudag. Alright. From Kudag, it's going to be Lesro. From Lesro, it's going to be Anula. Alright, we'll insert that. And then from Anula, it's going to be Ketag. Ketag. Alright, and then from Ketag, it's going to be... We're going to delete all of these. Delete. Delete.
Sorry, one of my joints isn't working, so I'll just have to reconnect real quick. But with my clearance, will be valid after.
Just call up once you're ready for push and start, and I'll let you know.
Alright, that's fine then. Thank you, Speedbird 6 Tango Tango.
Clear. Insert. Why is there still a discontinuity? It's not, never mind.
On its squawk now, Olapo 3 Romeo arrival for 10 left, descend now flight 130.
Alright, that should be correct now. Boy, we fudged that one up quite bad, didn't we? Alright, where is Kudag, Lesro, Anula, Keytag? Need to delete that.
Shamrock 91 Whiskey, descend flight level 80, level Adono.
Descend flight level 80, level for Adono for Shamrock 91 Whiskey. Alright, 8,000 feet, level at Adono. Flight plan, Adono. He wants 8,000 feet. Altitude restriction, insert. Good. Definitely going to have to get some speed brake out here. Pretty heavy descent to meet that restriction, but we should be okay. No problem. Captain's ND looking like a straight approach mapped in the RJ. Yeah, I got it fixed. We're good now. I got it fixed. I just selected the wrong transition. I probably could have just put in the proper transition, but it was just easier to look at the chart and just insert it manually. Well, this one's going to be pretty spicy, chat. This is going to be about a 9-knot tail-ish quartering tail crosswind. It'll be interesting.
Shamrock 600, Delta push and start.
69 Delta push and start approved. Would you prefer to release point Papa or Sierra?
We'll take Papa.
Oh, the SIDS and stars are still a mess over here, Lee. I'm not denying that. But you are correct. As far as like, you know, there's so many SIDS and stars that it does, I feel like it probably does make the airspace a little bit safer, because you can just offload on certain ones, right? Speaking of all of this, we need to go do our landing performance. We're just going to check this out. So we're landing runway 26. We're going to call it dry. We're going to refresh the METAR. We're going to apply the METAR. We're going to go landing weight. I thought I could bring this in here. What is our... Oops, no. Landing weight, we'll call it 62. Excuse me, I sneezed. We'll call it 62 tons. 62.0. Oops. Alright. Enter that. 62. Auto brake low. We're going to go max reverse thrust. Manual landing, full flaps, auto throttle on. So auto brake low gives us braking at 6,900 feet. So if we flip that to auto brake medium, we're at down to 5,000 feet.
No traffic between you and Suboff, speed is 0.
So I'm going with auto brake medium for this landing, chat. So auto brake medium will be set. And we're back up onto profile now. So we didn't get too high up off the profile. So that's good. I have no clue, Retro. Never heard of that one. Worst case, pilots will end up following the spaghetti rather than bumping into someone else. Yep. What's it gusting? No gusts. It's just a weird... So the weather is 150 at 8, and we've been cleared on the ILS runway 26.
Link 3, stand 313. So straight ahead, Fox Outer, then join Fox 3, Link 3, stand 313.
Which is a 7-knot tailwind, 7-knot crosswind, 3-knot tailwind component. That's what it plans out to be. Captain Ireland, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you are well, my friend. Gonna arm those bad boys. Next time, bringing the 380 on a decommissioning flight. That'd be pretty fun, actually.
Speed 250 knots by Adono.
250 by Adono for Shamrock 91 Whiskey. Alright, 250 at Adono. We've already got that plugged in. 250, 8,000. So that's good. That's already in there. Exactly, Mofo. I feel like contracts should not be longer than 5-6 years. I do agree with you. I think that's going to be the next, like, CBA move. It has to be one of the next moves within the next 3 to 5 years, I would say. There's just so many of these, like, massive contracts that get the average lower. Yeah, I agree 100%. Puller of Spikes. My man.
Puller of Spikes donated $99.99. Thanks for a great month of streams. Cap. Pass the carry gold, please.
The carry gold is on the way, my friend. Grabbing the top spot of the month. Thank you so much, Puller of Spikes. Huge no floaties to you, man. Grabbing top spot of the month with the $100 dono. Huge no floaties, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support, dude. That is incredibly kind. Appreciate you big time, buddy. Thank you, man. Unbelievably kind. Chat, let's get some love in chat. If you got some no floaties, let's get some no floaties for Mr. Puller of Spikes. Not only gifting 5 members, but also coming in with a $100 donation. That is insane. Thank you, my friend.
Puller 24 Tango from Suboff, cleared LS approach runway 10 left, is becoming number 1, report established localizer.
Alright, we're gonna pause the music here. Things are about to get fun and spicy up in here. We've got our sim sounds up a little bit.
Shamrock 7 Lima Mike, descend your discretion, 3,000 feet, level by Oslex, QNH 1025.
We've got everything ready.
Descend 3,000 feet, QNH 105, and
look at this beautiful sunset arrival, chat. This is going to be gorgeous. First officer is passed out.
Roger, speed is ours, 47 on Mike.
Kerry Gold. I still want to try Kerry Gold. I've never tried Kerry Gold butter. Some people swear by it. Is it really that good, chat? I think the Americans get it, right? We have like ridiculously strict laws on our milk products in Canada. Go figure.
7 uniform on November.
Rider 7 uniform, Yankee straight ahead, right on Kilo, Link 7, stand 107 check.
Kerry Gold is heaven? Oh man.
Kilo,
gonna make me jealous.
107 Charlie.
Gonna make me jealous. What is transition? Transition altitude.
Shamrock 91 Whiskey leaving controlled airspace now. Radar control service terminates. You can contact Knock Tower now for approach 130.7. Knock Tower 130.7. Good night.
Tower 1307. Thanks for wonderful ATC. You have a great night as well. Shamrock 91 Whiskey. All right, we're over to Tower. There's 10,000 feet. Landing lights on. Knock Tower, hello. Shamrock 91 Whiskey for the ILS 26.
Shamrock 91 Whiskey, hello. Place direct to Nula. Descend 500 feet. And from Nula, place establish localizer 186 and report the localizer established.
Right, direct to Nula. Out of Nula, we'll report established on the localizer. Shamrock 91 Whiskey.
Whiskey descend 5,000 feet. QNH 1023.
5,000 feet, QNH 1023, Shamrock 91 Whiskey, thank you. Alright, down to 5,000 feet. Beautiful. Have you seen the YouTube channel Arrival and Departure videos, Eurowings Captain who films full flights? I have not, no. Looks like you might be landing IMC? I don't think so. The weather looks fine. Yeah, beautiful. Few at 35s, broken at 45. Wonderful weather. Nothing to worry about. Hey Cap, hope you're doing well. Always wondered, when do you use flight level change on Boeings? I don't really understand the utility. So flight level change and that stuff, that would usually come up if like you were cleared on a SID or a star where like the ATC would say delete restrictions or something like that. Usually you want to fly it in VNAV or an Airbus managed mode, but yeah, that's really the only time you'd use level change. Or if you wanted to start your descent a little bit early or something. What's up for the rest of the day, Cap? Not sure, man. Probably just going to take it easy, to be honest with you. Probably just take it easy. 10,000 feet. We'll ding the cabin. Everybody should be seated. Look at that gorgeous sunset in front of us, chat. This is going to be a good one. LS switch can come on. Cap, should I switch from Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 from X-Plane? Completely up to you, man. There are benefits of both sim platforms. Altitude change while maintaining speeds. Yep, that's another good one. A butter landing? I don't know. We're going to have to probably be a little bit firm on this landing. It is quite a short runway. 7,000 foot. 7,500 feet, I think. 7,500 feet, and we're going to have to do a back taxi. As you can only vacate Alpha. It's one of those airports. Do they usually turn around in the middle of the runway, chat? Pan Man. Thanks so much, dude, for the support. It says 9 months. Says, hey, Cap, oh my god, 9 months. That's amazing. I love you, Cap. Huge no floaties to you, Pan Man. Thank you for 9 months. Appreciate you, man. Our YouTube baby is complete. Thank you, buddy. Next step, 1 year. Imagine all Aer Lingus flights with that gorgeous Fenix Neo. It's going to be nice. Gonna be nice. Excited for those Neos. I think I'm more excited for the A321 Neo. I'm curious if they're going to announce if they're doing the XLR versions. Would love to have the XLR. Deep dish or New York style? New York style all day long. Deep dish is like a lasagna. I don't mind it, but New York style. Thin and crispy, baby. Thin and crispy. To be fair, switching from XP to Microsoft is much cheaper. Yes. Yeah. Would expect the XLR to at least next year, knowing Fenix. Oh, yeah, for sure. First release will be that, and then followed by the rest. I agree with that. I agree. All right, friends, let's go ahead and activate approach mode. Confirm. Yes. Enter descent data. I thought we did this. Oh, we switched runways. Durr. 150 at 8. Good. Temperature is 14 degrees. And QNH 1023. 1023. Good. And our barrel minimums on the ILS runway 26 will be 865. 865 on the barrel mins. Good. All right. That's all in now. Wonderful. We're going to capture localizer and tower Shamrock 91 Whiskey, capture localizer. Our speed's getting a little bit away from us.
91 Whiskey descent 3,000 feet, flight ILS approach 186, report 40.
Oh, we'll descend 2,000 feet, cleared for the ILS 26, will report 4 DME, Shamrock 91 Whiskey. All right, and 1023 on this guy. Good. Beautiful. We are looking good, friends. Looking good. They set on the roadmap for 2025 this year, hopefully. The XLR is really new. It is. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to shallow out this descent right now. It's got us kind of dive bombing. I'm going to go 500 feet per minute. We're well below glide slope. So we'll just arm approach now. We'll just descend at about 300 feet per minute till we capture that. That will bring our speed down, which is good. There we go. Now we can go ground spoilers in and armed. Beautiful. Got runway visual out there as well. Good. Very good, friends. Very good. We will start the replay a little bit early for the replay, but we will start it. It's going to be a pretty hefty crosswind. Which always makes for a fun arrival in Microsoft. All right, glide slope's coming alive. Good. We'll go flaps 1. Speed check. Watching from the tower. Nice. Cap, when will we be back in the A300? Good question. I don't know. I don't know. We did the A300 not that long ago. We did a full cargo week in the A300. We'll see. Probably sooner than later. Love flying some cargo. All right, 10 miles out now, friends. And we're about to capture glide slope. Speed is doing well. 190 knots now. And he wants us to report 4 DME. There is our glide slope. Beautiful. 2,500 feet. We'll drop the gear. Coming up soon. And we'll go flaps 2. I have to say, I really enjoy the Fenix content. Fenix is great, man. It's a really fun aircraft. I'm happy we got to do the 320, the 321, and the 319 this week. We flew all 3 variants. Very good. Gear down, flaps 2, 2,500 feet. Lights, lights, lights. Good. Man, look at that sunset. Holy. That is a thing of beauty, chat. A thing of beauty. Don't know if you skipper. I've been watching for hours, but forgot to hit the like button. Hopefully, hope the other 315 people haven't done the same. That's right. Guys, we're looking for 300 likes on today's stream. If you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. If everybody right now in chat smashes down that thumbs up, we will hit our goal of 300 likes. What's the plane for next week? RJ, the CRJ. And speed check, 160 knots, flaps full. Fully configured, 1,600 feet, 5 miles out. We'll call it here in a second. Let them know we're on 4 miles. As soon as we tick down below 5.0, there we go. Tower Shamrock 91 Whiskey, 4 mile 5.
Shamrock 91 Whiskey, transporting 15 degrees, 5 knots, 96, Flite around.
26, clear to land, Shamrock 91 Whiskey. All right, friends. Joystick cam goes on, sounds go up. You know what time it is. My airplane. Set that. Beautiful. Enjoy, my friends. Remember, we're looking for a little bit more firm landing than normal. And we are going to have some crosswind component fixes here. Have to kick the rudders over. 1,000 feet. Any thoughts on the mission for 80K? It'll be some type of long haul. A little bit undecided as of what long haul right now, but it'll definitely be a long haul. Slightly above glide slope, correcting. Back on glide path, good. Man, that wind, holy chat. She's nasty.
100 above.
Looks like we got a glide slope and Pappy disagree, so we're just going to fly Pappies.
4.
We got a glide slope warning, that's fine.
Minimum.
Continue.
300. 200.
Glide slope.
Don't worry about that, we're fine.
Glide slope.
40, 30, 20, retard.
Cut the power.
Drive.
Kick it over. Hold it. Beautiful. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Maintain center line. Decelerating. Oh, that was a good one, chat. That was all luck. That was a good one. Decelerating. 70 knots. Reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down. Fuck, we forgot the replay. God damn it. I'll learn one day, Chad, I promise. I promise I'll learn one day. As if I forgot the replay. That was such a good landing, too. No way, man. Alright, backtrack approved. We'll vacate Alpha and stand 2. Shamrock 9 Whiskey. Thanks for ATC. No way we missed the replay. Unreal. That would have looked so good on replay too. Like, all things considering, the glide slope warning yelling at us, the crosswind correction, the perfect touchdown. Damn. That would have been so good to see on replay. I'm such an idiot. How did I forget that? Ground spoilers and flaps going clean, friends. We're leaving the landing lights and the strobe lights on till we vacate the runway up here. A little bit of a back taxi all the way up here. At least you said so. I know, dude. I know. Should have been part of my landing checklist. We need to add that into my ECAM memo, no blue. But, chat, it's also Dan's fault. So let's get some blame Dans in chat. We definitely have to blame Dan. And it's funny because somebody even told me in chat, they were like, hey, Captain, don't forget the replay this time. And I was like, yeah, don't worry, we won't. Lies. Absolute lies. Oh, okay. I think our friend in the Airbus is back, slewing his airplane around. Let's not give him any screen time. If this was explained, we wouldn't need to select the start of the replay. This is very true.
Fred underscore B738 donated $5 Cap. Don't forget the replay.
Thank you. Thank you. Man, that was such a good touchdown, too. 107 on the foot per minute, 101 on the G. Look at that center line shot.
F90 donated €5.99. What a beautiful sunset landing.
Yes.
That's great, Cap. Well done.
Thank you, my friend. Huge no floaties too, dude. Thank you very much for support. Appreciate you as always. Look at that center line, chat. 0.02 degrees. That is as center line is going to get with a 9-knot crosswind. So you need to multiply that by 2 because it's Microsoft Flight Simulator. And any type of crosswind component is completely unrealistic. Not bad. Not bad, friends. APU master start switch is on. Vacating the runway. Here is Alpha, and he wants us up at spot 2. Landing lights will come off, runway turn-offs off, strobe lights off, wing lights off, nose light over to taxi, and we will spool up our APU. Beautiful. Air FK, thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you, buddy, as well.
Lee Russell donated £4.99. Can't wait to watch the replay of this.
Oh, man. As if we forgot the replay. Of all the replays to miss, just an absolute gorgeous sunset with a supreme butter on the end of it. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. That was a great landing. We'll just, if you want to watch the landing again, just rewind it. Manual replays, sorry. We have to blame Dan. This is just manual replay, unfortunately. And I don't think GSX is working. No. Yeah, GSX is completely borked, so that's not working. We don't even get a nice deboarding. We don't even get to watch the passengers deboard the aircraft. Nose lights off. And we'll get ourselves into the stand. Stand 2. Hopefully we get a nice little parking job. We'll call her quits right about there. Should be good. Alright, park brakes on, upstairs, APU's on, bleeds are on. Engine number 2 is off, engine number 1 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Knock. What a beautiful little day of flying. This is really fun. We'll definitely have to revisit this once the Phoenix Neos come out. Because Shamrock also sends the Neos on this flight. So Should be really cool. Is GSX performance heavy? Not really. Maybe when you're using it, you'll lose a couple frames here and there, but for the most part, it is pretty it's pretty well optimized. Yeah. Well, there we have it, friends. Oh, hold on. Let's do a proper shutdown because we don't have any replays because somebody forgot the replay. Not going to mention any names or anything, but somebody forgot the replay. Good. All the lights are off. That's good. APU's on. Good. All that's set. Beautiful. We can come down here. We'll go to GPU connected, and we shall jump ourselves over to external power, and then we can just go ahead and turn the APU off. And there we have it, sitting pretty, friends. What the hell is Henry doing? There we go. Beautiful. Great little flight back into... not very good on the parking job there, Captain. Have to work on that park job a little bit. But there we have it, friends. A beautiful day of flying. Knock Airport all the way over to London Heathrow and back to Knock. Pretty good. Caught the nice little sunset arrival here as well. We'll zoom in, give us a nice little view of our airplane. Unfortunately, no deboarding today because GSX is broken. Need to update GSX as well, but... Alrighty, friends. Well, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, my sponsors. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do for the channel. Without you here, it just ain't possible. I say it every stream, but I truly, truly do mean it. I appreciate you guys incredibly, incredibly. The amount of stuff that you do for the channel is just... it's incredible. It truly is, man. So thank you guys all very, very much for support. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value, but donates through being here, flying with me on VATSIM, smashing down the thumbs up button, hanging out in chat. This community is absolutely amazing, and I appreciate every single person that is not in here to troll and do stupid shit. Oh, Henry wants to say bye to you guys. Come here. Come here. Come on up. Come on. Come up, and you say bye to chat. Oh, hi, Henry. Hi, buddy. All right, friends, that is going to do it for myself and Mr. Henry this week, flying the Fenix lineup of aircraft. I hope you guys enjoyed this week. We flew the 319, the 321, and the 320. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a ton of fun. I know I certainly did. The plan for next week... The plan for next week is to be in the CRJ, unless it's the update is delayed again. Hopefully it's not, but the plan next week is to be back in the CRJ. That should be a fun week. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I need to reach out to Boris to get the sound pack early, so we can at least have the Boris audio sounds for our CRJ streams next week. If the CRJ is delayed again and it does not release next week, we'll probably be back in the A350. That aircraft has received about 3 or 4 major updates since the last time we flew it a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, if no RJ next week, back in the A350. If the RJ's out, we'll obviously fly the RJ. The plan is to fly it for the week. I don't know if it'll last that long, but we'll see. Boris sounds don't work on V2. Yep, so he's already been working on an update, Litos, and he's been giving it to a few content creators early to showcase. So Owls has it, and a couple of the other guys have it as well. So that's why I said I'll have to reach out to Boris and get his updated sounds for the new CRJ V2. Dima, thank you very much for 49 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you to all of the Chads up on that leaderboard this month. Polar of Spikes, Marcus, and Matthew O. Appreciate you guys big time, man. Thank you for battling it out. And that'll be a fresh donation leaderboard for the next stream, as we will be into April already. Wild. Guys, have a great start to your week. Have a great Monday. Have a great Tuesday. Great Wednesday. And I will see you all on Thursday, hopefully in the CRJ V2. Happy landings, my friends.